This stage remembers everything, every fall, every rise. Those so broken, no time to wait. This is where the strongest minds separate for prey. When the final round is gone and the world holds its breath, only those who ask that pressure have anything left. And the pressure के बाद आज बन गया रास्ता। हीर से लगी ये खबर स्पोर्ट्स है और हम जीत के लिए खड़े। Worlds collide. Going global. Ego champions.
हर जगह हर जगह हर जगह
This is not just the start of a season. This is where legends ascend. Every map, every round, every game brings truth to the fire we defend.
No warm up for second runs, no safety net to fall on. Every mistake punished, every lesson paid with a fall. Pressure doesn't ask permission, it just arrives. And only those who learn to live in it survive. सितारा सा चमकूं मैं, अंधेरों में भी अपनी राह लिखती हूँ खुद के लिए। सितारा सा चमकूं मैं, भीड़ से अलग ना मेरा बोले खुद मेरी जगह। मेरी जगह, खुद मेरी जगह। मेरी जगह ना मेरा बोले खुद मेरी जगह।
This is VALORANT at its peak. Every call a complex feat. Seconds in, utility spent. One wrong move and you're bent. What looks fearless in the moment was built through every loss and doubt. Calm in chaos, clear in pressure. That's the champion's way played out. This isn't luck, this isn't fate. This is pressure we learn to share.
सितारा सा चमकूं मैं,
अंधेरों में भी
ये खुद के लिए। सितारा सा चमकूं मैं,
भीड़ से अलग ना मेरा बोले खुद मेरी जगह।
सितारा सा चमकूं मैं,
अंधेरों में भी
ये खुद के लिए। सितारा सा चमकूं मैं,
भीड़ से अलग ना मेरा बोले खुद मेरी जगह।
this stage remembers everything, every fall, every rise. You don't play for moments here, you play for legacy.
सितारा सा चमकूं मैं, हर प्रेशर के बाद जो रुका था कर दरगाश बन गया रास्ता।
सितारा सा चमकूं मैं,
भीड़ से अलग ये global esports है और हम जीत के लिए खड़े। Champions 2026 champion fighting. They sleep on us while we grind. They make fun of us while we shine. Not money, not glory, not fame. We're just here to play a game. GE fighting, GE fighting. We ride, we ride, we ride tonight. We burn, we burn, we burn so bright. Don't write us off, just watch us fight. Global on sight. We burn, we burn, we burn so bright. Ride us off, watch us fight. Global on sight. VCT Master London, we're coming for you. GE fighting. Woo! They sleep on us while we grind. They make fun of us while we shine. No money, no glory, no fame. We're just here to play our game. G fighting, G fighting, G fighting. We ride, we ride, we ride tonight. We burn, we burn, we burn so bright. Don't write us off, just watch us fight. Global on sight. VCT Master London, we're coming for you. GE fighting. Ego champions. This is not just the start of a season. This is where legends ascend. Every map, every round, every game brings truth to the fire we defend.
No warm up for second runs, no safety net to fall on. Every mistake punished, every lesson paid with a fall. Pressure doesn't ask permission, it just arrives. And only those who learn to live in it survive. सितारा सा चमकूं मैं, अंधेरों में भी अपनी राह लिखती हूँ खुद के लिए. सितारा सा चमकूं मैं, भीड़ से अलग ना मेरा, बोले खुद मेरी जगह. मेरी जगह, खुद मेरी जगह. मेरी जगह ना मेरा, बोले खुद मेरी जगह.
This is VALORANT at its peak. Every call a complex feat. Seconds in, utility spent. One wrong move and you're bent. What looks fearless in the moment was built through every loss and doubt. Calm in chaos, clear in pressure. That's the champion's way played out. This isn't luck, this isn't fate. This is pressure we learn to share.
सितारा सा चमकूं मैं,
अंधेरों में भी
ये खुद के लिए. सितारा सा चमकूं मैं,
भीड़ से अलग ना मेरा, बोले खुद मेरी जगह.
सितारा सा चमकूं मैं,
अंधेरों में भी
ये खुद के लिए. सितारा सा चमकूं मैं.
भीड़ से अलग ना मेरा, बोले खुद मेरी जगह.
This stage remembers everything, every fall, every rise. You don't play for moments here, you play for legacy.
सितारा सा चमकूं मैं, हर प्रश्न के बाद जो रुका था कर दरगाश बन गया रास्ता.
सितारा सा चमकूं मैं,
भीड़ से अलग ये global esports है, और हम ठीक के लिए खड़े. Champions 2026 champion fighting. Worlds collide. Lights up. This is champions.
मेरी जगह.
This is not the start of a match. This is where the seasons end. Every map, every round before, let us hear again. No warm-ups, no second runs, no safety left to hold. Every mistake remembered, every lesson paid in full.
Crowd goes quiet, systems hum, all the noise reduced to one. Five stand ready under fire, this is where you earn the crown.
You don't carry hope in here, you carry proof you belong. When the margin hits zero, that's where legends come from.
Pressure doesn't ask permission, it just arrives.
And only those who learn to live in it
सितारा सा चमकूं मैं, अंधेरों में भी अपनी राह लिखती हूँ खुद के लिए. सितारा सा चमकूं मैं, भीड़ से अलग ना मेरा, बोले खुद मेरी जगह. मेरी जगह, खुद मेरी जगह. मेरी जगह ना मेरा, बोले खुद मेरी जगह.
This is VALORANT at its peak. Every call a calculated risk. Utility sped seconds then. Every move cannot be missed. They see flashes on the stage, but not the years it took to stand. What looks fearless in the moment was built through every loss we had. No rule left for honors wins. No reward for close. You don't survive this arena, you take control of your exposure. Every failure loved and studied, every weakness redesigned. What you face here isn't chaos, it's a system refined. This isn't luck, this isn't fate, this is pressure learned to shape. Calming chaos, clearing down, that's what champions are about.
सितारा सा चमकूं मैं, अंधेरों में भी अपनी राह लिखती हूँ खुद के लिए। सितारा सा चमकूं मैं, लीडर से अलग ना मेरा बोले खुद मेरी जगह, खुद मेरी जगह।
Locked, crowd aligned. This stage remembers everything, every fall, every rise. Those who broke and rebuilt themselves are the ones who survive. You don't play for moments here, you play for legacy. What you do in these next rounds writes eternity. No excuses left to hide, no more time to wait. This is where the strongest minds separate for break. When the final round is gone and the world holds its breath, only those who ask the pressure have anything left.
सितारा सा चमकूं मैं,
And the pressure के बाद आज बन गया रास्ता।
सितारा सा चमकूं मैं,
वीर से लगिए,
They sleep on us while we grind. They make fun of us while we shine. Not money, not glory, not fame. We're just here to play a game. GE fight and GE fight and we ride, we ride, we ride tonight. We burn, we burn, we burn so bright. Don't write us off, just watch us fight. Global on sight. We ride, we ride, we ride tonight. We burn, we burn, we burn so bright. Ride us off, watch us fight. Global on sight. VCT Master London, we're coming for you. GE fight and they sleep on us while we grind. They make fun of us while we shine. No money, no glory, no fame. We're just here to play our game. G fighting, G fighting, G fighting. We ride, we ride, we ride tonight. We burn, we burn, we burn so bright. Don't write us off, just watch us fight. Global on sight. We ride, we ride tonight. We burn, we burn, we burn so bright. I ride us up, watch us fight. Global on sight. 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 VCT Master London, we're coming for you. GE fighting.
worlds collide. Going global. Ego champions. This is not just the start of a season. This is where legends ascend. Every map, every round, every game brings truth to the fire we defend.
No warm up for second runs, no safety net to fall on. Every mistake punished, every lesson paid with a fall. Pressure doesn't ask permission, it just arrives. And only those who learn to live in it survive. सितारा सा चमकूं मैं, अंधेरों में भी अपनी राह लिखती हूँ खुद के लिए. सितारा सा चमकूं मैं, भीड़ से अलग ना मेरा बोले खुद मेरी जगह. मेरी जगह, खुद मेरी जगह. मेरी जगह ना मेरा बोले खुद मेरी जगह.
This is VALORANT at its peak. Every call a complex feat. Seconds in, utility spent. One wrong move and you're bent. What looks fearless in the moment was built through every loss and doubt.
Let me know if you guys can hear the audio.
That's the champion's way.
Audio बस बता दो अगर आ रहा है कि नहीं, because that's the most important thing right now. Spam one in chat if you can hear my voice. अगर audio आ रहा है, spam one in chat. Can you guys hear the audio? I need to know. Spam one in chat please, because I have done like ton of changes. Spam one in chat if you can hear my audio. I'm going to pause the music. If you can hear my audio, if my voice is clear, spam one in chat, please. I've made audio mute right now. I just need to know Twitch, YouTube, wherever you are. If you can hear this loud and clear, please just put one in chat so I know. Because I need to know like what's working, what's not working. Okay, again, something's happened to my Twitch, dude. My Twitch keeps going on a delay. My Twitch is now like 30 seconds behind. I don't know. There's some issue. When I do restream to YouTube and Twitch, Twitch just keeps lagging behind. What static? Static. Okay, I don't know what's up. What static? Okay, wait. Is it better now? It should be gone. The static should be gone. Everything should be fine. Static should be gone now. Is it still there? What? Now is it gone? Now is there any static? Twitch पे बहुत noise आ रहा है. It's not showing me any audio source over here, so I don't know what the sound is. Is it better now? Can you guys hear me? Any audio, video, DVD? कुछ आ रहा है, नहीं आ रहा है? I need you guys to tell me if everything is fine. Let's fix this right here, right now. Abhi ke abhi, let's fix and sort this out. because that means I'm going to be on these headphones. These headphones work fine. All these fancy mic and all ये सब गया भाड़ में. रुको, सब डालने दो चार्ज पे, डब्बे में डालने दो. एंड में घूम फिरा के आ ही गया. मेरे को भी फिर ऐसा सुनना पड़ेगा फॉर ऑडियो. Because I have my audio playing over here on the big screen. So I'm just gonna have to keep my headphones like this. I'm just saying. Don't take anything or make anything off it. I'm just saying. Audio is gone. Audio is gone. Audio is gone. Yes, it's gone. Yes, it's gone. Why is it gone? Why is audio gone? Hello, hello, hello. Hello. मेरी लाइफ टेक चेक में ही चली जाएगी. Yeah, so all the people on Twitch, unfortunately, there's like some ridiculous issues happening. Too bad, so sad. The YouTube wins today. There's some settings issues. क्या करे? Yeah, Minsong just messaged me. He met our fans. We have fans from India in the arena today. We got them tickets. Like, they wanted tickets. They reached out on Twitter. Minsong got them sorted. And now they're going to be watching the match from the arena. What's up, Gary? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I already know the skirmish results, but I can't tell you guys because that would be unfair. We won. I can't talk about things that haven't happened on stream yet, so yeah. Yeah, so like I unfortunately can't talk about our skirmish. And I can't talk about our map picks which are already done. Like, let's not go there. That's just something I unfortunately can't do, so I'm not going to. Okay? That's just, it's not gonna happen. I cannot tell you, cannot. We're just gonna wait for the stream to start. And you guys know how important today's match is. It's, okay, let me explain the stakes. Frost versus Chermy. Okay, freeing versus Judo. Okay, I'm just saying, if you guys don't know the history there. The fact, the more important fact, बाकी सब छोड़ो, दुश्मनी छोड़ो, everything else aside, the most important fact, if we win today, not only would it be the maximum games that GE has won in VCT, but it would be the first time that GE would be going to a playoff in VCT, and we would have won 3 games in a row. So I'm just saying this is an important match. Very important match. Very, very important match. आज ज़रूरी है. आज बहुत ज़रूरी है. GE fighter हम आए हैं यहाँ जीतने चाहा. GE fighter. See, I didn't want to tell all this to the players. उनको प्रेशर देख के क्या फायदा? प्लेयर्स अभी गए स्टेज पे. प्लेयर्स बैठ के ये नहीं देख रहे. आप लोग को प्रेशर देख के क्या हो रहा है? मेरे को तो अभी कोई स्ट्रेस नहीं है ना. ये सब आई डिडंट वांट टू से बिफोर बिकॉज प्लेयर्स देख के स्ट्रेस ना ले ले. प्लेयर्स जाके खेले मजे से. तुम लोग को स्ट्रेस देके क्या फायदा? तुम लोग करो स्ट्रेस लो घर पे बैठे बैठे. मेरा क्या? ये तू इधर आ रे कुर्सी, मेरे को चलने की जगह दे रे बाबा. मेरा ऐसे इधर GE fighter. Yay! Thank you so much for becoming member for 10 months, dude. Hello, hello. May the better team win, not KRX. I mean, Today is gonna be a fun day. We'll find out. We'll find out. Mega Boy, obviously watching from home in VR. You legend. बड़े screen पे 200 foot के. You know, I'm gonna set that up. I have my Apple Vision. I say when I can show. एक सेकेंड इसको डिस्कनेक्ट करने देता. So I. Much better. Now I can watch us win with a much better view. मिल गया सबको मीम मटेरियल. हाँ, मिल गया सबको मीम मटेरियल. स्क्रीनशॉट्स ले लिए. मिल गया मीम मटेरियल. अब मैं रख दूं अंदर शांति से. That was me from the future. I just saw that we won 2-0. G fighting. आज का दिन. Priyansh Desa, we want more content from Valorant G on G channel. Me okay? Okay, done. How about this? आज जीत के हम प्लेऑफ्स पहुंच जाए. आज जीत के हम प्लेऑफ्स पहुंच जाए. सब मिलेगा. मैं क्या बोलता, मैं गैरी वत्सल खुद चले जाएंगे. मैं गैरी वत्सल सीधा चले जाएंगे उधर कोरिया. वहां सब कंटेंट खुद उनके साथ कर लेंगे. थैंक यू सो मच फॉर द 100. रियली अप्रिशिएटेड. ऐसे आप लोग सुपर चैट करते रहो. हम लोग अभी लाइक ऐसे लाइव फ्लाइट बुक करके चले जाएंगे. आप लोग मीन्स ऐसा सुपर चैट में नहीं, टिकट ही भेज दो, हम तो ऐसे निकल पड़ेंगे. वीजा अगर सॉर्ट हो सकता है तो वो पहले. एनीवन हियर इन चैट, ओपन ऑफ प्लीज. आई एम जस्ट सेइंग. This Rushi without brother. I am only half my caffeine down. Wait till I get 2-3 more coffees in me. Wait till the hype sets in. You don't understand. Three seconds to go. Woohoo! Let's go skirmish time. We go skirmish time. Skirmish time. We go skirmish time. Skirmish time. We go skirmish time. एक सेकेंड यहाँ भी लगा दो क्या गेम. रिएक्शन स्ट्रीम इधर ओपन. एक सेकेंड. हाँ, मैं नूब स्ट्रीमर इधर सब खोल देता हूँ. Stroplet, thank you so much. VCT 2027 के सारे सीन मैं बाद में बताऊंगा, अभी नहीं बता सकता.
Especially with the match today, it's a very.
ये सारा टॉप सीक्रेट है अभी.
You first, I want to know because we have Yong as a player.
Sitesh Mankar, thank you so much for becoming a member on YouTube. Welcome to the party. And अभी पार्टी शुरू हुई है, बहुत पार्टी बाकी है. Thank you so much for joining in, man. Really appreciate it. Welcome.
활약으로 장안의 화제를 이렇게
ये ठीक है ना, कट तो नहीं हो रहा.
첫 주차와 그리고
हाँ जी,
저번 주
ठीक तो लग रहा है.
경기에서 되게
ऑडियो ठीक से आ रहा है
성장한
guys.
모습을 보여줬잖아요. 어떻게 그걸 가능하게 하신 건지 좀 들어보고 싶습니다.
Can you guys just stream audio, me audio, everything एकदम चंगासी सब ठीक आ रहा है.
경험이 점점 쌓이다 보니까 이제 좀 이 경기에 대해서 좀 익숙함이 생겨서 점차 늘고 있다고 보고 있고요. 저희가 이제 해주는 말들을 좀 잘 들어줘서 수행을 잘해줘서 지금 계속 잘 성장 중인 것 같습니다.
I think day by day he's getting more familiar with the settings and how it feels to be competing in this competitive setting. And actually, him as a player, he takes to heart what.
Oh.
And he's able.
Did you guys see Tommy's tweet? I'm just seeing this on Twitter. Well, I know what happened because I was as a mediator, but like I said, wait on stage.
Yeah,
Wait.
Exceptional at that because you. The team has this talent of finding these young rookies.
Today is going to be
them, and it's not just like
very,
one event,
very
how it
interesting.
goes. They are actually players that get to develop long term. So how does the staff go about that kind of development?
이제 말씀해주신 대로 용 선수 같은 신인들을 좀 발굴해서 KRX 감코진 분들께서 되게 잘 성장하게끔 키워주시는 그런 좀 사례들이 많은데 어떻게 그거를 어떻게 그게 가능하신지 좀 따로 팀워크적으로 신경 쓰시는 게 있을까요?
Outside gaming question: do you invest in startups, pre-seed, seed? I have in a few in the past.
선수들의 좀
I
성향인
have
것
put that on pause.
좀
I will be doing it again later, but right now, no, we're not investing right now.
하다 보니까 아무래도 용 선수 같이 어린 선수들이 좀 베테랑 선수들을 보고 좀 많이 그 배우는 경우가 더 큰 것 같아서 좀 더 합 같은 게 좀 더 빠르게
See, the interesting thing about this game is whichever team wins, us or DRX, goes to playoffs. बाकी दुश्मनी aside, the stakes are high because the
뭐 저희가
outcome is real. The winner goes to playoffs. It's a guaranteed playoff
I
spot.
think it's kind of like a Korean culture thing where, you know, we find these young rookies that just graduated high school and they actually look up to the veterans that we have on the team and it forms like a natural...
Tawfiq, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the stream.
There's the leader and then there's the young ones that are following. And I asked Flo, like, what about the coaching staff? You guys must put in some work, right?
Of course.
Yeah, and he said, I mean, we're just thankful.
What
that
is the
they
main source of
actually
income for G? हमारे fans का प्यार.
That's so nice. It's the hyungs, right?
Yeah,
Like the older brothers. Bloodcore, how you doing?
Doing great.
Yeah, you're doing
टर्मी
great.
का
I
एक्स
wanted to
हैंडल
ask
क्या
about
है?
Bloodcore.
आया हाय मसाला देखने के लिए सब रेडी है. मसाला के लिए सब रेडी. क्या बोलता है VCT Pacific का पेज? हाँ हाँ
You're stuck with me, I'm not stuck with you.
बताओ.
So, I mean, it's very a nice experience to work with Frost and with the whole coaching staff, Balax,
See,
as well. Like,
G winning
all
today
these guys.
is a
Obviously,
statement
Frost is a little bit
that
different
no one can
than
ignore.
all of them, especially today, as you know.
G losing today on the
That was
other
a
hand.
good experience so far. I missed the first game, actually. The Genji one,
Yes.
I wasn't a part of the game plan, so Platon wasn't instead of me on the coaching booth.
The
Now,
Twitter
from
fights
the
are
last
real. I'm so glad Tommy tweeted that. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean,
So, right, reached out and I facilitated and
for this week, it's always the
I'll also say what Frost said.
going map by map, preparing for the game.
He said, let my team beat them in game, then I'll beat him in
I was
skirmish.
curious about that because we had Platoon in the first game. How do you decide?
Let's see.
Who, shoulders
Let's
most of the
see.
prep or where it goes
Let's find
towards?
out.
How do you decide who tanks what?
Basically, it's just randomly.
I'm telling you, either this is confidence or this is overconfidence. We will find out. I have been watching my team play in scrims. I am confident.
So I
I'm
know
just
the
saying.
micro stuff, like how to play specific angles or the utils wise. Obviously, lineup guy. So if it comes to these things, obviously I'm taking the care of it. If you see some
This time?
tricks from the players or lineups, most likely it came from me. If you see some more deep strategic things,
Okay,
it maybe
Vladkor.
came from Frost or Platoon or Kari.
My man is in podcast zone.
That's very interesting. Well, at least we'll be watching.
There we
I
go.
guess
Okay,
Crystal
this
Trophy
angle
as well.
gives me more space.
Vlad thought of that. Going back to you, Glow. Curious as well because Termi mentioned that
Jake's tweet. Oh yeah.
you're a lot hungrier to win. I think you mentioned that in the previous conference. What ways are you seeing that come out in the team?
터미 감독님 이전 기자회견에서 이번 연도에 KRX는
अरे अभी तो
목마름이
पार्टी शुरू
없다,
हुई है.
갈망이 크다, 더 욕심이 있다라고 얘기를 해주셨는데 좀 그렇게 선수들이 더 잘 해나가고 싶다는 그런 갈망이 있다는
아이가.
있나요?
아무래도 지금 저희 팀을 제외하고 나머지 팀들이 이제 국제 대회에 나가서 우승을 했기 때문에 오히려 그걸 보고 자극을 받았는지 우리 팀도 해낼 수 있다고 좀 생각하고 더 으쌰으쌰하고 더 열심히 하는 것 같습니다.
I think it has to come to the fact that all the other Korean teams have gotten a trophy except us, so I think that's actually motivating.
Oh damn, that's actually sad that DRX is the only Korean team that hasn't won a trophy but has been so many times in podium has been at podium or podium contention. But they won Pacific stage one. I mean Pacific. They won Pacific.
I know you can't say much. But it seems like we haven't seen much from GE yet.
No Boppy, thank you so much for the sub on YouTube and welcome to the stream.
Okay, in a good way.
YouTube पे आपका स्वागत है.
That's quite lucky for the team.
आपके नए सब्सक्रिप्शन को देख के लग रहा है आप एकदम नए हो. So welcome to the channel, welcome to the stream.
It might be
मेरी पागलपंती में आपका स्वागत है.
Who knows? Honestly, I think this match doesn't require us to pull out all the cards. I may be honest. I think we are all
ओ
in the same place that we are
ब्लैडकोर
supposed to
बोल रहा है
all
हल्के में
the
ले रहा है भाई बोल रहा है एविंग हरा देंगे बिना दिखाए
saying
स्ट्रेटजीज
that we have to pull out here. I honestly think the same thing that DX think about us as well. Like before
If G wins today fan meetup in Indonesia, we will do a lot of stuff in Southeast Asia once we're in playoffs because remember,
I would say that yeah, we probably didn't
we
show
win
that
two
type of
matches.
ticket game of Genji, but
No, no,
I
no.
guess it's not the type of the
In
game
playoffs, you
that
have to
like
win two
spend
matches
everything that we
to
have
make it to Vietnam.
in the pocket, because obviously we're already 2-0 in the group. One game left for us to actually.
Our match is about to begin. Let's go.
I'm pretty sure. And just before we let you go, I just want to do a vibe check. This is, of course.
इंडिया इंडोनेशिया मेरे को क्यों दिखा मैं ठीक है इंडिया में तो बहुत बड़े मीटअप होंगे ब्रो वंस द टीम विंस पूरा इंडिया टूर लेके आएंगे उनको यहाँ
How are we feeling for today's match?
오늘 경기
अभी थोड़ा बाकी सब जगह के वीजा पे ध्यान दे
한마디 여쭤봐도 될까요?
저희는 모르겠어요. 저 그냥 원래 하던 대로 하고 있어가지고 그냥 경기에 집중하고 있지.
जो वियतनाम गया वो लंदन भी गया नॉट रियली आई थिंक 4 teams are going to Vietnam and only 3 of them will go to London
웃으면서 갈 거고.
I believe so I'm not sure but I believe so कि टॉप 4 teams जाएंगे वियतनाम but टॉप 3 जाएंगे
No,
लंदन
I mean, like we're just focused on playing our matches today, and we're not really reading too much into it. But all we know is that the winner
Unique
of this
FPS,
match
please
will
drop
come
me
smiling.
or Shrix a DM on Twitter. We will get that sorted.
Not so
If you have won
happy.
something from G, आपको guaranteed मिलेगा. ऐसा हुआ ही नहीं है आज तक G की history में कि हमने कुछ promise किया हो और आपको मिला ना हो. So you will get it. Don't worry. DM कर दो, आपका काम हो जाएगा. Either me or Shrix.
That was the other side asked for coach and coach skirmish, so and it was knife on knife.
Ryzen way, I will say that about all players, regardless of where they are from. Focus on hard work, you get result. Focus and chase money and fame, you won't get results. As simple as that. Or you will get short-term results.
Okay, something to discuss a little later. Thank you for that bit, Vladgor. Yes, little teasers for what we have planned for today or what didn't go through. Thank you very much for your time and for your wonderful answers as well. Vladgor, thank you very much. And yeah, we'll send you off. Thank you guys so much for joining
Thank
us.
you.
Thanks,
Thank you.
Bella,
Bye-bye.
as well. Well, we got a little teaser of what is to come for today, but I think regardless, it is going to be a very, very exciting matchup as everybody has been tweeting.
Exciting
I hope
matchup!
that you guys have some popcorn for today because this is the matchup I believe a lot of people have been waiting for, and also it is such.
एक सेकंड मेरे बंदर को हटाना पड़ेगा ना गेम के बीच में बट गेम अभी शुरू नहीं हुई है लेट चैट आल्सो हैंग अराउंड हियर chat you guys also be here it's fine you guys also nice guys man
Overshadow, I wanted to bring the energy up because we have such an exciting match today. I didn't want to bring it down with downplaying you guys.
I respect that. You're right. It's a huge day today. We have a clash at the top of Group Alpha, Global Esports against QMD RX. This is going to be a banger. And then later on, we have that matchup towards the bottom of Group Omega. But it's just as important. Playoffs is getting on the line. We're in the crunch time now.
Yeah, I mean, the Japanese teams have not been too successful in terms of getting dubs on the board. But the good news for the Japanese fans is someone's got to win. There will be two winners.
what team is KRK it's DRX oh it's
We'll get
DRX
to find out who will do that later on.
it's DRX yes yes
That is exactly
I'm answering
right.
yes to
Thanks for
someone in
talking
chat
about it.
whoever
Feels like it's
asked the
gonna be
question
grand
you should
finals,
know
but not quite yet. In fact, our finals is going to be
Echo
in
हो रहा है?
Ho Chi Minh City. So get your tickets
Oh,
now. We're
that's
all
because I have
very
it here.
excited
Yeah,
to
yeah.
come
एक
over
second.
to Vietnam. I'm
ये
excited
echo
to
तो
go back.
एक second में
This is my
solve हो
third
जाएगा.
time
हो गया
in
solve.
Vietnam.
No
So
echo.
I am so excited to go back.
Mr.
Get
Worldwide.
all-
अभी भी echo हो रहा है?
All of the Vietnamese coffee. I have to share one time I had too much.
Can you guys hear audio
coffee
stream?
and I had
Everything
to
is fine.
and I
My
was like,
audio,
oh,
stream
it's
audio.
shaking
Just make sure everything is okay because now is the
We're
time.
gonna have
That'll do it.
for sure. So you guys better hurry because these are selling out quite fast. So get going. You know how,
Okay.
you know how limited
Superb,
those are.
superb.
Over to
Game audio, my
the
audio,
game for
सब
today.
एकदम
So
चंगा सी.
Oh, it was a hard day to predict on build diff today. Honestly, there's
Oh,
I
Zapenya.
haven't spoken to anybody that actually feels confident in their team today.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
you'd be surprised how big of a
Like I'm just
discussion this
thinking,
is amongst
अगर
right now. Everybody is locked in.
I
We
know.
all want
We
to
don't
win.
even say hello anymore. We say what?
What's the team?
What's your roster? What's your roster?
It's just because we're
It's
such
like-
passionate.
Okay, think about it now from this perspective. If you think our team is taking pressure or our players are under pressure, imagine DRX के साथ क्या हो रहा है. Imagine the history with Termy and Frost, and imagine their players and what they have to prove, making it to internationals, not making it to internationals. Like, imagine for them to lose to GE and then we get that first player spot over them. Like, imagine their perspective. Imagine what they are also going through. तो pressure अगर हम पे है बरखुरदार, उन पे तो पहाड़ खड़ा है. आज की game will decide which player can perform better under pressure. Because I believe the pressure is on both the sides.
Mayday. Everybody knows that.
Yeah.
If May is playing, he will be in my team somehow. Love the guy, and he's going to go crazy. Japan versus Japan.
Yeah, I could definitely see it.
Okay, I'm gonna just get something to eat because I'm very hungry. What's up? Welcome, Vijay.
Great this season specifically. We'll dive into
Yo, yo, yo. By the way, everyone that's on Twitch, there is some ridiculous delay on Twitch for some reason. I'm not able to figure it out. So feel free to jump over on YouTube just to skip the delay. If you don't mind the delay, Twitch is great. Once the game starts, I wouldn't want to watch any match in delay. I'm just saying. And I can't even figure out how to like fix the delay or how to end the stream separately for Twitch. So we're going to have to just work through this.
And Akame will round out my team. Even though he's on the E-Net, this guy's just so consistent. He gets his no matter what. So I'm hoping that he's going to have a great performance against Zeta today.
That's tough. We've got in very different directions. I mean, chat, let us know who you think has
Okay,
the
wait.
Everybody's so wild.
Today is the day.
Very, very different. If we bring up everybody's rosters right here.
क्या खाया आज?
So,
Absol Hyunmin. Okay, that's crazy. What have you
No,
got?
but
What does she know?
Big strategy is quite nice. It's like, you put the duelist on the flex.
What a day today.
Absol surprisingly has pretty good numbers so far. So I kind of respect the move. Few of you going with Young, trying to go back to the rookie.
Okay, guys.
Pick Akame today. I'm
Time for me to
quite
get
surprised
some
about that.
grub.
And we've had a lot of people just changing their roster. This might be some of the most diverse rosters that we've seen.
Only me and you don't have Akame.
That's true.
Kana
That's true.
kana.
Again, it was pretty tricky to, round out the roster today because there were a lot of good players and because, there is an emotional
स्कॉमिश का रिजल्ट वैसे आ गया. हम स्कॉमिश 5-2 जीत गए. क्रिस्टल ने फ्रीन को ठोक दिया 5-2. Hashtag just saying. Skirmish is just skirmish. Game तो अभी शुरू होगी. But yeah.
That does come into play. So we're getting into the meta of build diff, guys.
K9 bids farewell to its BGMI roster. Oh, how did that happen? When did that happen? Oh, oh.
Very spicy matchup.
Crazy day.
Little teasers from the earlier assistant coach interview saying that okay, we're going
Wait. Before I lose track again, my ADD brain will not let this happen. I have opened Swiggy and forgotten my order like 5 times. मेरे को 1 second दे दो. मेरी game नहीं तो शुरू हो जाएगी फिर खाना नहीं खाया जाएगा. Let me just quickly Swiggy this 1 second.
Hello guys, I'm here to talk with KRX and to see what they're up to before the games. And I
क्या order करे?
What? Why?
Hey,
He's meditating. Okay, well, good to see you, Hyunmin. Let's talk to you before.
Digesh Nayak.
People are saying that you're.
Thank you so much for the 31 Oz, dude.
Best duelist in Korea.
Rushi bhai, I know the players are busy with VCT, but if possible, could you ask them to do a live stream so that we can show them our love and support? Please, sending love from Australia, GE Fighting. Dude, that is so sweet. Yes, absolutely. I will make sure I not only pass this message on, but once this game is over, I'm going to try to get them all on stream. And after that, I'm going to also, dude, Autumn is going to be so happy that he has people like you supporting from Australia. Dude, thank you so much. It's like, that's insane. I really appreciate the love. Thank you. Damn. I really appreciate that, Dignesh Nayak. Thank you, Digesh. Awesome. That's really sweet of you, man. Thank you.
게임에도 메타가 있듯이 시대에도 메타가 있기 때문에 따라가야 됩니다.
Okay, before I forget again, wait, I'm going to get back to my order. Otherwise, seriously, I'm never going to get this down because there's only 13 minutes left and
So,
It's about to begin.
thank you.
Wait.
Thank you, Mako. This is Mako 2.0.
Okay.
Well, that's
Step
to be
one,
determined. All right.
done.
Best of luck to Hyunmin and Mako. Thanks for joining me.
All right, so we have this exciting matchup for today. We have the matchup that Twitter has been waiting for many, many reasons.
Twitter has been waiting for this. हाँ Twitter matchup है ये. हमारी गेम को Twitter matchup बोल दिया.
Today, he's feeling good. Even if you take the storylines aside, this is a massively important game for both of these teams to move to 3-0 and all but confirm a playoff spot. It doesn't officially lock them in, but for both of these teams, it will get them incredibly close. Kiwoom DRX have been making changes. They're always adapting and trying to bring in these new people. It's kind of like a revolving door there. Young is the newest addition, and it seems to be working well. 2-0 so far.
Yeah, Termi wasn't just backing his boys. He's opened Twitter for the
second time.
the second time
in his
ever,
life.
and he
Yes.
said, "I wanted to skirmish, but didn't end up coming together." So he's feeling confident in his own individual form.
I mean,
how would you not feel confident in?
I'm
Young
glad-
after- look,
I'm
look,
glad
best
Frost said
Veto
no
yet
for the
he
skirmish
was
because
the
Crystal
liability.
beat Freeing
Against
5-2.
non-ship,
So
particularly that
I'm
map,
just saying.
Young went crazy on the chamber, so I'm hoping that we're going to get to see a little bit more of that from Young. He dropped 60 against the current reigning
What?
Masters champion. So I think if you
Bro,
get against non-ship,
what's with 100 Oz? That's
Yeah, he showed enormous potential. I think
इसका कोई bro, please drop me a DM with your address. We'd like to send the jersey to you. Thank you so much. Just as a sign of appreciation, I would like to send the jersey to you. Please, like, drop into my DMs and share your address. Thank you so much, dude.
Exactly, and
Digesh Nayak coming in with the massive $100 Australian and
GE
the 40 before that, 31 before that. Dude, thank you. You legend.
This match means so much to him.
Oh, of course, they definitely want to get the win over
Thank you.
KRX. It's
ठीक है, अभी
been a
इसी बात पे मैं
matchup
थोड़ा
between
popcorn और
Rushindra has been
extra
pretty one-sided,
चखना
and
मंगा रहा
the
हूँ.
organization has also been pretty one-sided, both in the favor of KRX. They want to
Legend.
change that narrative today. There are very
Yes,
different
yes, Twitch पे delay हो गया, मैं वही बोल रहा हूँ. Twitch पे delay हो गया. All those people that are there on Twitch, I don't usually say this, but unfortunately you'll have to switch to YouTube because it's happening like in real time there, and I don't know how to turn the Twitch stream off separately. There is a delay happening there. Wait before I forget.
Played particularly well on split. Maybe it worked a little bit more. They're a bit inconsistent as well. So I haven't really felt like GE has been tested just yet. And I think as you look at the matchups that are ahead of
I'm waiting to start singing this for elimination matches when we eliminate teams, bro. अभी तो playoffs के लिए qualify हो रहा है.
Test of just how good GE is after some easier games.
एक सेकंड let me just finish this order. ठीक है, good for now. I don't need any more. इससे ज़्यादा चखना खाना भी नहीं चाहिए, बुरी बात है.
Absolutely. Speaking
I've
of
ordered,
stepping up, one
मैं बता भी रहा हूँ, मैं
person
बहुत
who
बुरा
has
हूँ.
always stepped up
My lunch is the most
against any
unhealthy thing for today only. Today is my match days. I'm allowed to cheat, यार. So you see, if you guys haven't noticed, नहीं कैमरा एंगल से दिख नहीं रहा है, but मैं बाद में दिखाऊंगा. I've been making a very active effort to lose weight. Very active effort to lose weight. So my cheat day is match day. So I'll tell you also, I'm doing Red Bull, popcorn and Maggie. ये तीन पाप मैं कर रहा हूँ. ये मेरा lunch है. Red Bull, popcorn और Maggie.
There's going to be harder teams to play against, and in that duelist role, you need to be that consistent source of firepower. Yes, he's got a lot of help from the rest of the team, but as mentioned before, this head-to-head between KRX and GE
stress रे बाबा, stress रे.
Yeah, don't remind me.
Maggie or Ramyun? Maggie, अभी legend Maggie. अभी उलट पुलट हो जाएगा, 4-1 हो जाएगा, मार दो, पछाड़ दो 2-0. इसलिए हौसला, ईंधन, बदला.
Well, the good news is they now have twice as many coaches as back then. They're assembling an army of coaches.
And I don't know. If
See, we tried doing army of players, that didn't work. So we're like, let's try the other way. Let's do army of coaches.
It is very interesting how they're able to deal everything out map by map and mechanics as well. But of course, how can we not talk about the head coaches in this scenario?
Yeah, I mean, again,
What is the average salary of a esports? Bro, salary के लिए esports में मत आओ please. बहुत लाइन लगी already salary वाले लोग esports में. मत आओ salary के लिए esports. जो भी लोग salary के लिए esports में आ रहे हैं मत आओ. U-turn लेके कोई बैंक में कहीं और नौकरी ले लो. Call center में नौकरी ले लो. Please salary के लिए मत आओ esports. Please do not. My sincere request. Please. अपने आप का करियर बचा लो, किसी और का करियर बचा लो, esports बचा लो, salary के लिए मत आओ esports. Please.
Team together. I'm hoping that it's going to be a little bit better for him today. And this, of course, this incident does need to be highlighted. I think this is why this game is so hotly anticipated.
Okay, come on, we're getting ready now to wipe out.
You know, I'm wondering if it does get squashed today. We're not going to get to see a skirmish to settle things like men, unfortunately. But what happens when they walk
ऋषि
down
सर
the
कैट वाला रिमूव कर दो, फीमेल वाला वाइब आ रहा है. I mean they got them kitty cat ears. कौन सा मर्द kitty cat ears पहन के?
Yeah, and I think like
Okay, I'm compensating with these extra दाढ़ी. Okay, ठीक है, compensate कर लो. अरे chill करो यार इतने.
directly to ERX going to a chance that they placed top 3 in. You couldn't have had a more poetic storyline at the end of last
Too many calories. Your effort for the week will go waste. Next week I will do extra work.
Stepped up in the moment where it matters, but I mean,
I have
you
earned
guys
it, okay?
do have a real
I have lost
genuine
enough weight.
rivalry, and their fates are always intertwined, as it says down there. Now it's a head-to-head once again.
Pune mein next match. Okay, once we get to playoffs, we are planning a lot more stuff. Like we need to first get to playoffs. Playoffs is a.
It was scripted. Almost.
Well done, Ryan.
Almost.
You played a
But,
blinder. Thank
yes.
you, Jake Shin.
This is why Pacific.
Is this the real you or another wipe-coded project?
Actually, if it was scripted, I feel like the skirmish would go very differently.
You'll never find
but
out.
As we heard from Vladcore, skirmish challenge was indeed positioned. I believe it was a knife duel that was suggested, and it was turned down.
That's look, with Masters London coming up, I think that is
Maybe not one.
CEO the monkey says.
yeah,
Maybe we
बंदर
put
जो
that
बोला.
aside.
ये skirmish देखो, skirmish देखो, skirmish देखो, skirmish देखो. Jake Sin has liked your tweet. What did I tweet? What did I do? Ah, okay. Yeah, makes sense. I am with you on this. Jake दादा, हम तुम्हारे साथ हैं.
Yeah, I mean, the Veto is going to be a very interesting thing to keep an eye on, and with the skirmish giving you the advantage, we know that KRX is a team that I think likes to play things a little bit more straight up. They do like to change their concepts.
I'm going to stay away from Twitter for a while. Otherwise, I'm going to do some undeschund हो जाएगा. मैं Twitter से दूर रहने वाला हूँ भाई साहब. I will very intentionally stay away from Twitter. मैं नहीं तो बहुत अंडशंड कर दूंगा. मेरी वजह से फाइन पड़ जाना है.
Frost has been very vocal in the past. They have multiple comps. They will often switch the maps. They don't like having a permaban. So how does this look? Because now we're reaching the crunch time.
I'm gonna binge eat a lot. Oh, by the way, if you guys love GE so much and you're supporting us so much, and you'll have already bought the jersey and you'll have been like in every stream and you're like hardcore GE fans, also make sure you get the GE
I
bundle.
mean, Chris was just abusing the op here, Mika. It's a little bit disgusting, but he has won the
मेरा फर्ज
skirmish
बनता है
there.
बोलना.
So you do
Okay,
get,
मेरा
a
फर्ज
little
बनता है
bit more
बोलना.
control of the Veto as Global Esports as the result.
5-2, damn. 5-2 skirmish, okay.
As we bring up the map Veto right now, I mean, you're absolutely right. I feel like we didn't see a lot from GE just yet, which is to their
You can't even
advantage.
imagine how many snacks are on my tape.
We're
Bro,
in for a
मैं
few surprises
देख मैं
today.
कैमरा इधर
Starting
पलट
off
ऐसे. You see, there's a reason the camera is pointed at the ceiling and not the floor. अगर मैं कैमरा ये रूम में अभी गलती से भी पलट दूं ना, गलती से भी, पहले तो बीवी मारेगी, उसके बाद मम्मी, उसके बाद तुम लोग. तो इसीलिए stay away from it. ए इधर क्या लड़ाई चल रही है? मेरे को भी बताओ. React on SATL putting so much money on various. Bro, I'll react on the lineup, not on the money. It's game अच्छा. They got such good players. Talk about the good players. Don't talk about the money they're spending on the good players. Like when people do good things, why you have to talk about the money? Talk about the things. लोग अच्छा काम कर रहे हैं, काम appreciate करो ना. पैसे में क्यों जाते हो बात पे? Oh, how do you get these GE headphones? These customized GE headphones with the kitty cat ears?
Massive coaching staff of DRX. All the kind of work they've been putting in has been kind of nullified by this veto.
Okay. Shrix, if you're listening to this, Shrix, are you here in chat? If we win 2-0, it has to be 2-0. If we win 2-0,
might want to switch up.
We'll do a flat
Not
20%
actually,
off on all of GE fighting.
popular approach
If
right
we
now.
win
For
2-0.
me, I like that they haven't had
Okay,
to show
2-0 we have to win. We'll put 20% off on full GE store.
Tricky. I think KRX are a team that will feel at their best when they're very well prepared, when they have those reads cooked up, game plans made in advance. I think Global Esports really doing their best.
किधर है भाई?
They want to make this game scrappy. That's how you beat a team like that.
KRX has been picking fracture, so this is
काफी
exactly a
खत्म.
surprise.
Yeah.
Need Red Bull now.
Surely Global Esports have prepared for this.
Oh, 100%. They've left it in the
SATUL
video. They
won
would've
PUBG
known
PC.
that
Yeah, I saw.
likely
They've been doing
fact
good.
that they've got a few reps
Damn
up.
good stuff.
For me, this video comes down to two things. How well prepared is GE, and how well does it actually translate into the server without the reps that they've
If
had
2-1 then
They've
21%.
had a lot
Hey,
of prep
hey,
time with
hey.
this roster. They've definitely
No.
gelled at this point. They've mentioned multiple times in
अभी
multiple
2-0 की बात
that
की
the
है.
chemistry is good. They've got this massive coaching.
Prolax
staff.
OP, hey, how can I connect with you? You just did. Thank you so much for the 100 and for connecting with me. You're awesome, bro. Thank you so much for connecting. Nice connection. Thanks. See, you just did. No, but in all fairness, like just Twitter, drop me a DM. That's the easiest way. Twitter DMs are usually the best way because I have like the least spam coming in there. Instagram DMs are like absolutely destroyed and unusable, and YouTube DMs abhi khule nahi hai. Ooh, I like where the votes are going.
Everybody's actually
क्या
having
लगता है chat?
Global
Spam
Esports
करो chat में.
with a bit
क्या
of a
लगता है?
fourth of a percentage
G
over
या
onto
DRX?
DRX or KRX rather.
Come on.
I actually thought it would be
Spam
50-50.
करो
I mean,
chat
what
में.
I've
GE
noticed
या
most
DRX?
about
Now's
these,
your chance.
Predictions here is that Paper Thin is just a great friend. He's noticed that Achilles was very lonely on the bottom of the table there, so he decided to join him. And I think that's kind of romantic.
He's gone
That is
down.
sweet.
Hey, Snoop Singh! Renewed membership, 16 months. You legend. You absolute legend.
Interesting way. I think the players
Wow.
are playing very well individually. Yes, they've had those easier games, but I'm trusting.
Last time GE won, you gifted FNS so many subs. If we win today also, you will get...
Nongshim, and they're looking better and better all the time. Yong seems like a pretty good rookie to hang your hat on. So
थोड़ी
I
कड़की
honestly think
चालू
this
है,
game's
थोड़ी
50-50.
कड़की चालू
Going
है,
either which
थोड़ी
way, I wouldn't be
कड़की चालू
surprised if
है.
GE pulls off
Hey,
the
next month,
play,
first
but I think
May
we
को,
trust KRX. I think
1st
they're a
May
more
को
consistent
जब
team in
पगार आ जाएगा,
What's your favorite flavor, Pop?
तभी.
I actually like the caramel popcorn.
Caramel
Yeah,
pop. Okay, so you're
the
sweet
popcorn.
rather
Yeah,
than
oh,
savory.
yeah, for sure.
Like
Yeah.
salted caramel. Pretty good.
That's a good choice. That's a very good
Production,
choice.
can we
Yeah.
get the popcorn ready?
Coming to
I actually
Twitch just for the
do
stream.
want-
I mean, Twitch पे stream है, but there's like a massive delay on Twitch for some reason. So my Twitch is just like delaying out. Now your ex is also going to be spam. नहीं रे, नहीं आते लोग. ऐसा मैं ये कितने टाइम बोला मैसेज में on X. For some reason I don't know why people don't like coming to X only. X is best. How involved are you with the team? I am supremely involved, uninvolved. Okay, guys, this is it. Let's go. Okay, are you guys ready for this? I'm not going to foreshadow anything. I'm going to clean this up. Wait. Hey, Bandar, Kaltesh, chat, VRV, you guys. Now I'm going to tell you this. Quick foreshadow. Watch Frost Jersey. Watch Frost Jersey. If you're on Twitter, this is your chance. I'm just saying. My social media team, you also be ready. Watch Frost Jersey. That's all I'll say. Come on. X-Heart, welcome to YouTube. Almighty Gaming, welcome to YouTube. Thank you for the sub. Okay, come on. The walkout. Will they fist bump? Will they shake hands? Will they fight? Because Tommy's already pissed that Frost said no for skirmish. So now, tension's higher. Things are heated up. What's gonna happen? Who's gonna make the first move? Who's gonna be the bigger person? Is this going to get bigger or is this going to get resolved? Stay tuned on the next episode of VCT Pacific. KRX. Let's go.
Taking the stage in the blue corner, this team adapts so so incredibly well to change his weather.
In all fairness, DRX one of the scariest teams in the world. Oh, they got their popcorn to the match.
Oh, they are so unshakable.
They got their popcorn to the match. I like it. I like it. I like it.
It was with them all along.
I mean, Frost was asking for it. I wonder if they're going to share with him.
Okay. This is okay. It's time. Guys, it's time. It is time.
Yes, this roster has always been prepared. They're all.
Are you guys ready?
Even the heat up of
Are
matchups like
you guys ready? You're not ready for this. You are not ready for this.
Master champions in Nongshim in 2-1 fashion. A big performance from their rookie in that
GE fighting. Let's
they're
go.
over at Champs, despite the fact they've had a roster change. They're still looking bloody dangerous.
Absolutely, but in the red corner, oh, it's been smooth sailing for this GE squad so far here in Pacific. Could this be the match?
Wait for it.
Where they hit some rocky water.
Wait for it.
Stakes are high. How
Wait
does
for it.
GE play under the pressure of finally having playoffs within their grasp?
Yeah, I mean, this global esports
Okay,
team are
okay.
going from strength to strength. They're sitting at 2-0. A win today
Okay.
is massive for how they move forward through the groups. Man, I
Okay.
love Pacific so much. A win today is huge for this organization. It moves
Digesh,
them
dude, thank you so
towards that
much.
playoffs, which is something
You
they've
legend.
never been able to do.
Thank you.
They've never been able to beat
Thank you so
DRX,
much.
But this is a year
I
of
will, as soon as the match is
they
over, I'll
wanna
drop
come
your
out
message. Thank you so
full
much, man,
power
for the
swinging
support and
today.
love.
And you
Thank
gotta
you.
believe the hype
Damn,
around this GE
I really
roster.
appreciate it, man.
Gaining so
You
many
legend.
fans, and it's because they've been putting up such stellar performances. This is the
Oh
best
my,
that
my,
this
my,
team
my.
has looked so far here on the Pacific stage.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. I love how this team approached the game. I feel like
Are you guys
they
ready?
excel their individuals. They're led by a real
It's time
army
to
of
light a
big
fire.
brains in that coaching staff. I think
Who
they're just
will
growing
win
stronger and
today?
stronger as things carry on. So I can't
Who
wait to see what's
will win
I feel like we've left out a part of the
today?
show, though. Like,
People
wasn't there
were-
something that was meant to happen
People
there?
were screaming. Can we roll that back? what happened? I heard the crowd scream, and then Javi was clapping. What was that? What did we miss?
I
Something
don't know, the cameraman, he
happened.
usually doesn't miss, and all I can say is, I don't know, maybe he's
Kuch to
intentionally
hua hai.
taken an interest in the global esports logo
Kuch
that's
ho
looked
gaya
far more
hai.
interesting than before.
Perhaps.
He tended to linger on that
Lol.
for a little while. Regardless, we're in for a great matchup here.
Come
I
on,
think both
everyone.
teams
Okay,
are in
first map
great form.
is
Both
Fracture.
undefeated
Everyone
in
drop
their
in your
group.
prediction
There's a lot
right
of
now.
beef, a lot
Chat
of
me,
rivalry
spam karo.
on the
Who
line
do you
for the
think will
coaching
win and what's the
staff,
score?
players,
Not the map,
the
map score,
organizations
not
as
the
well.
match.
I think
Map score.
KRX, given the head-to-head
Let me know your
record,
map
are feeling
score right
very,
now.
Very confident. They've just taken down Nongshim, so they're going to feel like they could go through the rest of this group. But GE is a hard team to prep for, and they're in excellent form right now. This is one of the better rosters that they've assembled
Right
in
now.
Pacific, and I think if it's not now for GE,
13-7, 13-11, 15-13, 13-8, 13... Ooh, ये 13-0 जो भी बोला मरवाएगा. ये कभी बोलना नहीं होता है.
They're taking it to maps that they've not had to show yet. Really, I do genuinely believe giving them a prep advantage here. So how can they use that extra prep? They've managed to watch KRX play Fracture. They haven't shown it yet, so let's see what compositions we're going to
मजा आने वाला है.
Yeah, I think Crystal is doing a lot of this deadlock. It's a way, I think full sense we saw them play it on a few different maps as well now. So I think he's, of course, the one to watch on this side of Global.
But on the other side of things, this is
See,
vintage KRX.
Yeah.
DRX के owner का भी message आया. हाँ, that jersey. I was like, bro, you gotta keep it entertaining. You guys get popcorn. We gotta get we gotta up our jersey game, no? We gotta up our trash talk game. We gotta do more banter. We gotta make it more fun. अब game में भी जाके
leaving Fracture
ठोक
in the
देगा.
Veto, some of your prep is not going to be as useful as it was before because you're going to be playing against a bit of a different style now.
You also have Pat
This
on the
is
table,
the time.
which is, I believe this is going to be a first. So I
Oh,
am wondering
damn.
what G has cooked up here because
Surprise!
whatever it is, it feels like KRX, they're just ready to eat it all up. But this is
Check out the
playoffs getting
comps,
closer. This is
baby.
revenge and a score to settle, and of course that chance of heading to Vietnam. We'll toss
Okay,
it over to your
this
casters,
is it.
Paper Thin and Achilles.
This is it.
I don't know when we hired
Da,
Prius,
da, da,
but
da, da,
we
da,
can
da.
in fact confirm a
Da, da, da,
fist bump
da, da, da,
occurred.
da, da,
A
da.
fist bump did occur between Frost and Termi. Termi also had a sign, but I have no idea what the hell it said. It was
Yeah, we
facing
couldn't
away
see it.
from us, but something was going on down on the stage. We apologize if we didn't capture it in glorious 4K.
I know, but it finally happened. They
It did.
fist bumped. You know, there's some good friendly banter down
They
there now.
fist bumped,
This is what we
huh?
want to see.
Yes.
They're embracing it. So much better, but still, high stakes here today for both of these teams. First seed in the Alpha group, seemingly on the line. Both teams 2-0.
They fist bumped off camera. They waited till the camera went up. They're like,
well ahead of the other, coming into the home stretch for the playoffs. Get that extra little oomph, that little extra cushion going into the playoffs. So I mean, a lot could go down here. Fracture, pretty interesting. This is kind of the map that I expected KRX to lean into for this series. So if Frost thinks he has something cooked up, he always does. So we'll have to wait and see, because he was pretty confident about this. Well, when he was talking to me
let's go,
backstage.
guys. Let's go.
Well, let's see if that confidence is going to be backed up by the players on stage. It's now
Fight
in their
them.
hands, as both teams are going to be wanting this.
This is going to
more
be it,
than
guys.
anything.
This is the one.
Not
This is the
just
one. This is
because
the
of the
one.
rivalry, but like you said,
Come on.
that potential
G
first place
fighting.
finish in the group on the line.
Let's go, Fracture, baby.
And this is
Reset the tracker.
The last fist bump,
reset
but
it, reset it.
oh,
It
644 days ago.
You can go back
Damn.
to no fist
क्या
bumps,
stat
accidents,
डाला है
all
bro इन लोग ने?
specifics.
I will interrogate
644 days ago was the last
member of the
fist bump
audience
between
to see
these
if
two
somebody has a
coaches.
video.
Okay, okay, this is
I hope
intense.
somebody does. Somebody's got to put it
Oh
out there
damn.
for us.
Oh
I wish I
damn.
would have had some
Oh
advance
damn.
warning that it
Oh
was going to
damn.
happen. I
Oh
would have
damn.
just
Oh
reported
damn.
it from here,
Oh damn.
No, they can't tell us anything. They got to be all secrety, hush, hush. By the way, the last two times these coaches squared off in this map last year went to OG.
Nice,
Bobby
Autumn.
gets the opener.
That he does. Gunman dead off the rip.
First blood is always good. Let them back off. Let them back off. Let them back
stops
off.
the entire scale forward from KRX. Pump the brakes now, smoke. into the
आओ
second
जो आओ
floor
जो
as
आओ
well.
now. Come
Do
come
have
come.
that second duelist, of course, with Freeing on the neon, but
Come baby
a
come
lot of
baby baby
KRX's
come
options.
come.
They're going to brute force their way in.
Okay, I've got
Cross
a
करेगा तो
picture of
Euro
what
देख
the
लेगा.
sign said that Termi was holding up.
Okay.
It just said, "I like you," and had a heart.
And
Okay.
Frost Jersey said he hates me.
I
around
think
the
we're
side.
finally, world peace is going to be achieved here.
Good
Okay, okay, okay. Watch, watch,
Oh,
watch,
yeah,
watch, watch,
we
watch,
gotta
watch, watch, watch,
put it up
Christian.
on our monitors. We'll ask production to utilize that on the analyst desk after the map. Going to be caught by the net. Here comes the push. Salvos as well going to be layered to his feet. He's
Nice.
out into the open now, taken down. Mako
Bye, 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 bye. एक एक करके नहीं.
Clean
Nice.
taps that he will not come up with as Yudotan is able to claim his life. So,
Oh,
players
why
remaining.
Bait हो गए.
They will be pushing away
अरे
forward
bait हो
on
गए.
A site. So can get the plant at least in action.
ठीक है.
Shot goes to
Plant
the
ले
fly,
लो.
a little bit of time, but a 2v4. Rough
1
position
sec.
to be in here for KRX. His Global Esports looking very well slated to pick up this pistol.
Yeah, still have the nades, still have the concuss available for Global Esports on this retake, so this is going to be pretty challenging. Freeing has to try to get ahead of the curve.
Stun is there, but Patman going to be forced away. Crystal catching a glimpse of the shoulder, but cannot collect that elimination. Freeing, however, will be able to find one. But Yudotan sits him down now, and it all falls to Bane, who gets himself in a 1v1. 78 health, and Autumn survives with 2. Coming out on top. Close but no cigar. Global Esports will find the opening pistol.
That's foreshadowing of what is to come in this match. It should be absolutely incredible. Great starts for GE, just winning a couple contact battles around the map that give them that huge man advantage. But still some sharp shots. The likes of Freeing and Bane give them a real hope into this. That was a nice little trap play they had set up there. Flushing Young into a bad position.
आ गया.
Much.
Nice.
So the other thing I want to talk about here is just the deadlock in play, which is something obviously is a Frost special.
It was very close by them.
Likes this agent, especially in
We
this
need
meta
this.
as an anti-neon.
ये
I
बहुत
think this map
practice
it's
करना
interesting
पड़ा.
that you would still go for it. It's a little bit trickier, I think, to cover some of that space with the deadlock util. So kind of keeping my eyes out for where the sonic sensor is going to be placed. How is he going to be thinking about when to use that grab net? Are there going to be any combos that you try to implement, maybe off the aftershock or the paint shells, stuff like that? Very much in play.
I'm trying to flood their way into the site. Sonic Sensor is going to be slowing up the
Oh, bye.
Going to paint shell actually finish off Crystal. End up getting
बंदूक नहीं देनी
isolated,
थी.
apart. So KRX opening the door for this plant to come through once again. They're collected. So a moment. He left them forward. Now pass with the Bane now in his hands.
बहुत stress hit होने वाला है आज.
Bane comes up with another kill. He is going to have a rolling thunder. Flash coming through. He's able to strafe his way back over into halls. Still holding onto that util. Still forward. Once again, going to be slowed down, but KRX now. Difficult to try to fight their way back into this one. The volley's going to be layered forward. Cutting off Gunman for the moment. Flash is flying, a bit of spam to open up, the defuse not being stuck quite just yet. Spam has
Oh, bye.
Global Esports
Time?
for the moment. Gentlemen, able to find one, that's another paint shell.
Oh, बहुत
Online,
महंगा
trying to layer
पड़ने
it in. Believe he sent it over. And there's the spam coming through, the diffuser now. Killed off
Oi,
Mako.
not like this.
This one over the line, as Young is here.
Time?
It's gonna be an ace.
Not
from
time,
Batman,
yaar.
but a thrifty from KRX.
Ace B, but
This is really nice stuff from both teams, but KRX in particular,
ठीक है.
able to avoid that sonic sensor, able to get past the wall.
Time
so that's
waste किया
another
अच्छी
thing that's
तरह
gonna be
उन्होंने.
tricky here as a deadlock is making sure that your
Believe
barrier
वो
is
London
gonna
have
be
qualified
in a good place
100%.
in time.
मैं तो नहीं भी
They're
qualify होंगे
already
तो
past
चूंगा.
it there. Crystal didn't get the alert from the sonic sensor that was placed in A main. He was just a hair late. That allows Freeing to just bypass that. Plus, you can set up the crunch from Dish. And it makes it really tough for the deadlock.
Good fight.
Sight. Yeah. They love it. They absolutely love it.
I mean, so do I.
अपने economy के धच्चे उड़ गए बस.
Like this, then we are in for a treat already. Two very, very close and competitive rounds. Start off this map. Identifier there.
अरे free side.
Wire will be cleared. That crunch.
ठीक है पलट के वापस आ गए, no problem.
Will not come to beat. Freeing, however, dialed in. The second shot so very fast with it.
ठीक है चलेगा. गया अपना.
Ball plant now in play. Of course, that rolling thunder still in the back pocket, but giving the player advantages. KRX would love to hold on to that.
My Michael very sensitive what to do.
Next buy.
It's a mukbang stream.
More, but does end up getting forced away. Down to 35 health. Has to backpedal. It's still available for Hyunmin.
I'm stress eating, guys.
Interrupt the plant. Freeing, going to be able to find a third. Oh, trying to go for the reload.
Maro.
Scale forward though will be shut down as Hyunmin cleaning up too.
उन लोग को बोल रहा था.
Off the back of the thrifty as KRX gain the lead.
Yeah, I mean, both of these teams are really well drilled in terms of their trading and their fundamentals, and you can see that no one's really overcommitting to a lot of things. Obviously, in this round, GE has to because of the economy and the big plant and all that stuff. But the way that KRX in the previous round and this round as well is, you know, taking their moment and then quickly diving back, letting their util buy them the space and the time, letting that do the work. That's exactly what you need. And they're really, really well organized and well disciplined with how they're staggering their util too. Both teams have been, but KRX in particular so far, not overcommitting some of those util dumps. Just it seems like they've got a great idea of like, okay, next man up. Whose turn is it to throw the next piece of util? Okay, you know, breach. Okay, now it's the nade from the Rays and all that other stuff. So
yeah, there's a lot here for KRX to work with if they're able to get into the pose plant. So for Global Esports, I mean, you want to be stopping that from happening completely.
Yes.
You have this double senti, or rather, the double initiator, I should say, with that deadlock. So you want to be stopping KRX from getting any access to these sites whatsoever.
yeah, and I mean, you can see now, I think KRX realizing that part of the power and exactly what you're talking about here, Achilleos, is that you have those double initiators. So there are those trap plays you can set up. Use the info from the Teho to set up the breach.
Hi.
All these, there's a ton of different combos that you can actually run with this. Grab nets too have to be considered. Here goes Hyunmin.
Comes the entry within the peak of Crystal. Readjusts the aim, gets that reset. Hyunmin going to be dead on the entry. Still be brought through, but Crystal quick peek back out of tower, and Young going to be caught unawares. Definitely rougher start to this series so far here for the rookie. 3v5 of the post plant. Still some tools to try to utilize. They need the tower control, and they're not going to be finding it. Crystal holds his own for a little bit longer. The Armageddon now going to be called in. Mako pushing forward into the smoke. Is able to find 2 kills. There's and Javi both going to be struck down. Bane peeking out. Is able to find the one, and Mako changes up the angle. Gets himself a third as KRX do the same. 3-1.
That's the Mako we know and love on this map on the brim. He is just incredible at times. This is great play by Crystal, first of all. Uses his util really nicely. He has a sonic sensor back here that catches onto the Neon. No escape for Freeing. Nice job by Bane to re-aggress onto that and at least get the trade. Mako, man, absolutely knocks this out of the park.
Timeout. Yep, that is going to be the first timeout call. Understandably, Global Esports suffering economically. You know full well that this map pick was going to be coming through. You leave the fracture open. KRX is going to try to go to it, even though it's been rough so far. 1-1, I believe, here in stage 1 on this map. With the OT versus
Okay.
Team Secret. And
Now I'm back. My team will also be back.
Clearly, still feeling like
अब मैं आ गया और team भी आ जाएगी.
just need to continue to improve it on stage.
Yeah, exactly. And I think the other part of that
वो थोड़ा
equation is
second round हार के थोड़ा वो गिर
Boss and GE have been
गए. अबे
avoiding
ठीक
it.
है.
They haven't shown it yet this year, so we think we've got a little bit of practice under our belts. We're going to
अभी
feel a
हो
little
जाएगा.
bit more confident. You can suspect that
अभी tension नहीं है. Now
Frost's got
comeback
something a
coming.
little bit tricky up his sleeve, but predictably it was the deadlock, and I think they're going to be pretty well, and they have been pretty well prepared for that for the most part. That last round was probably one of the few where it wasn't quite as, they weren't quite as aware, quite as ready, but overall I think they've done a pretty good job of dealing with the deadlock stuff, at least on this side. And again,
Guys.
going back to last time, that
We got
these
this.
two coaches
Just
squared off.
give them a minute.
Talon last year, and it was a very close fracture. It went to overtime, even though Karax did get the win. This is a map that Global Esports has an org has.
नया map है और उनका map pick है.
I
But
was actually going to mention
we got
that
this.
they've only
हम तो ये भी जीतेंगे, अगला भी जीतेंगे.
once in VCT Pacific. So yeah, 2023, obviously very different situation, very different squad.
Back when
well, as a very different coach.
Yeah.
Big time.
Yeah.
And Spin.
When they had a
Texture
texture
playing
Killjoy. I'll never forgive him for it.
He will never live that down.
Sonic sensor again, close to the wall, as you can see. Karax has some good awareness of how they can skirt around that particular one. Looking for
250 लोग. Come on, Crystal.
it's Crystal with only a stinger. Longer range fight going to be tough. Does have reinforcements available. You can see GE makes the change to try to prevent the crunch onto A from Dish.
Yutan grabbed the orb, so he's got the showstopper online. Try to counteract this.
Don't peek. He's waiting for that.
Again, still deadly. With that is Yutan eliminated. The cleanup is looking good. Autumn, last one standing. 1v4 with just a sheriff lingering here within that smoke. The boombot does not scout him. Mako, however, that is suspicions, and he's got
ठीक है. Come on, boys. चलो.
4-1. Timeout call not going to be leading to a thrifty, but into the next buy, Global needs to start turning things around.
Yeah, now you start to get a little bit concerned for Global, even though they have a good read there, and yes, it is an eco. They still can't really do too much damage. A little bit antsy impatientness from Crystal.
We got this. अभी eco हो गया. अभी मस्ती खत्म. अभी seriousness शुरू.
Gaps there in the util is Mako.
सब मस्ती भी खत्म.
Yeah. Javi getting a little bit frustrated. Let's tune in.
It's okay. We got this.
They stun like it, guys. I think it's a fast speed. I can't split. Let me just kill the Cypher. Boom tower. What's happening? Let's kill the Cypher.
आ रहे इधर closer. Come on.
Calling for the chill. Two players on the other side.
This is very important.
Not going to be lasting too much longer.
This is very important.
Scale forward from Global Esports. As there goes the stealth drone in the front.
And we lost those two.
So 2 players from Global Esports, Javi and Patman, both going to be struck down. The op shot going to be going wide as Yutan now. It's a very committed position, but he's able to play his way back out for one. Knew that Mako was also still lingering there.
Save. Pointless.
You can see Mako, he's taking
Bad
the
engagement only.
towards that north side, but now in a 2v4 with the op in play,
Yeah.
you're just going to have to go for the save. Global Esports continuing to allow for KRX to get further and further ahead.
Yeah, now you
Hiya.
he's already trying to get ahead of the curve. He knows that they're going to be saving. He's going to be looking for his opportunity. Autumn cognizant of it, but doesn't get the spot. Mako finds the timing.
Yeah, he made a touch of noise there, I do believe.
Yep.
Not a good start, but ठीक है.
Not going to scream it. Don't expect
ठीक है, चलेगा. Better have a bad start than a bad end. I'm always for that.
That I love Mitch so much.
But
I would rather have a bad start than a bad end. It's okay.
Restart now. Global Esports, I mean, this is your side selection. This is where you're running that double initiate. You've got the trap set up from the
No, we're fine.
And it's just not working out for you.
It's just the start.
This needs to be where the bread is buttered.
Exactly. And KRX reads immediately off.
This round is important. This round
they've already got
could send us down a very bad spiral. So this round we have to be extra careful.
Double out of it for free. I mean, just absolutely incredible wherewithal that they're displaying right now.
Slope on the approach, quick clear of that barrier mesh. So with a check over. Tap of the plant. Another reposition. That Annihilation is online. It'll be the aftershock to the
Nice
first and foremost,
positioning.
though, and now
Plant cancel करते गए. They're just baiting it out now.
He wants him to fire this shot.
नाइस ओ पकड़ भी लिया स्पाइक वाले को व्हाट अ ब्यूटी आओ अभी स्पाइक लेने आओ ना स्पाइक लेने ठीक है आ गया मैं तो ऐसे ही बोल रहा था गाइस सीरियसली मत लो डोंट टेक मी सीरियसली गाइस
Showstopper now going to be lost through, freeing
Let's go. Oh, bhai, not like this, not like this.
Found, but needs a hell of a lot more. And he's still able to come away with a second. Young now has to put up the
nice, let's go.
Has the op in hand. Global
Cam off. Arey, एक second.
Just again, great stuff here.
मेरा overheat हो गया कैमरा. एक second. Thank you for letting me know cam off.
You know, using their ults, using their
मेरा कैमरा overheat हो गया एक second भाई.
To gain space
Charge क्यों नहीं हो रहा है?
You know, Mako here using his ult to buy a little bit of space to get some big kills.
वही problem है. कैमरा charge off हो गया एक second.
Onto the annihilation.
Why isn't this charging, buddies? Okay, wait, मैं कोई दूसरा charger लगाने दो guys. For some reason, charge ही नहीं हो रहा है.
Yudotan just barely even got hit. Was able to get the shot.
Nice, Yudo. Should be charging and all now.
What?
अब ठीक है कैम वैम पैम
decent amount of investment from both sides as well, but they're looking for the trap set up, but the slow down.
Nice, yeah, you don't.
Shot. I'm having over on this other side.
पीठ पे मारते हैं.
Shot can ring through. Yudotan able to find that one before falling. So the exchange is
साले पीठ पे वार करते हैं. अरे ये अल्टेश्वर में हम मरेंगे. Nice, तेजा. Nice. नहीं, nice. This could be bad.
Silent drop down into sands. Both players of Global
All
Esports
could be
now
good. Let's see. Nice.
Able to tuck the corner. Consideration is going to be sending it.
Nice.
Now this should be him.
Nice.
He will fall.
Oh damn, this could be dangerous.
Nice. Him off guard, but Autumn is just a bit faster. Finds him in the open, and Global Esports will get 2 rounds in a row.
Nice, much needed. Yeah, I was very concerned there for a second. His positioning really put us in a very scary spot.
Yeah, they sent 3. The first 2, the Armageddon, okay, you buy a little bit of time there. The second one, they used the Rolling Thunder in towards
Let's go, good round, good round, good round, guys, good round. Good round.
In fact, it didn't even hit most of KRX.
Very good round.
Still are able to burst out of there and get the kills. Great use of the orbital strike though. Confirm that Bane is up there. He's completely screwed that angle.
Good. बस मेरे boys का mood up होना मैं guarantee देता हूँ हम लोग जीतेंगे. Like this team is a very vibes team because they already have this skill. Like we have like people who have won at international stage and beaten like some of the best players in the world. So skill is not an issue with this team. Vibe उनका अच्छा होना, mood अच्छा हो तो जला के राख कर देंगे बच्चे लोग. इसलिए every time they scream and shout and let it all out, I'm happy.
Trying to just tuck in by the rope.
Because it means that they are in a good mood. Why no offline watch party? We are giving love to online also, offline also. So turn by turn, we are trying अलग-अलग चीजें. अभी हर इसके लिए हर चीज के लिए करेंगे all the time तो थोड़ा overdue हो जाएगा. So इसलिए we spacing them out. अभी next playoffs के लिए करेंगे. आज जीत के playoffs हो जाना फिर देखना. वॉच पार्टी की लड़ी कैसे लगती है वन आफ्टर अनदर आफ्टर अनदर. अरे नाइस शॉट. पैटी पैटी निकल ले.
Another peek through in the aftershock forces him back down the rope. Tower control firmly in the hands of KRX as well as B main. It's a 3v4. Bane holding on to the operator.
यार इन लोग बहुत प्लांट हो रहा है. हम लोग डिफ्यूजल्स पे लेने की ट्राई मार रहे हैं. Retakes अच्छा है.
Very much start narrowing the scope here, knowing exactly where these players are going to be playing from. As Hyunmin is able to find one, so gets it into a 2v2. Still the off in hand, quick shot
अरे यार.
Flicks in to find Crystal, looks for that third and final, but he cannot. But Javi just doesn't have the time.
No time, no time. ठीक है चलेगा. Good game.
Swing in, Hyunmin
round, good round.
Wins it out, and KRX get themselves up to 6.
Good round.
Bane's a pretty good operator.
Yeah.
There were some nasty ones in
Due
there.
to tension, you are standing. I am always standing. I always have tension.
Sometimes as the Neon, you got to drop the op over to clear some space for your team.
मैं माइक थोड़ा दूर कर रहा हूँ ताकि तुम लोग फिर से मुकबाग स्ट्रीम नहीं देख पाओ.
Both really nice.
Maggie?
I mean, you think back to kickoff, DRX then, now KRX trying to,
अरे फिर से इकोनॉमी की धजिया.
Operator into the hands of Gunman. He wasn't really finding value like the Outlaw was for him.
Right.
So
We're not losing early rounds. It really cost us the economy.
Probably okay. Young's pretty good at it too.
Where is Mohit Bhai? Mohit Bhai is currently in Pune's.
Some rounds where they dropped that over to him on the other half.
इसलिए तो next पुणे watch party बोला.
Thrown out will be cleared. Young still just tucked
Playoffs.
away, but it's going to be a fault
Oh,
line
my.
as well as an aid lobbed in.
Nice.
Will be that bandit to come away with the kill. So solid start here. As
हाँ भाग जा चलेगा अपने को कोई गाय नहीं है.
trying to pull off this thrifty and with a player advantage now, a showstopper online. This is very winnable.
हम लोग तो call कर दिए B पे सब है.
Tucked away into tower. Boombot will lead the charge. Now they have the confirmation. But
They know one
actually
is there.
flush out Chris.
भाग जाओ.
Been able to hold this position quite well overall.
Nice.
Showstopper try to get things started. Doesn't spot the players at canteen now. Will rocket fly.
Yo!
And he actually gets Chunman. Thought he might have been safe around the corner, but now suddenly it's just Mako left standing. Smoking his
Okay, now
face,
they know.
able to find the one. This bike
Go kill
not
it.
held to half.
Go kill it.
Saves them off once again. Another retap goes for the reload.
We gotta go kill him. Time नहीं है. Can't play this game with him, guys.
To be found. The push forward. The funky now.
Yeah, can't play that game with him. They're out. Cook. But ठीक है, good eco. Good thrifty.
Autumn still with an opportunity, but it's going to have to be the headshot as once again he's trying to paint him out, but man!
Choked her.
Mako locking on with laser precision gets the Red Bull clutch.
Been missing this. Mako just
Good job.
absolutely taking over games. Another big multi-kill.
ठीक है चलेगा. I mean he's Mako, bro.
Oh, just missed on the outlaw.
Bhovan Bhai ने मेरे को बोला. According to Bhovan Bhai, Mako is the best controller smokes player in the world.
Oh my god.
As per Bhovan Bhai. He said, because I asked him like which is the one player that you like crazy respect and who you think is insane.
Mako is as Mako does. Still though, very close for Global Esports considering that it wasn't worth the attempt. As now their own showstopper going to be invested.
निकल ले. Oh
भाई.
भाई. How did he get out alive?
Have slowed down the scale forward, so players going to be able to escape. The rocket won't even get fired off.
That's crazy.
Saddest rocket ever.
Off your feet!
निकल ले.
One thunder crashing through. Two players and Sam's going to be stunned.
No!
Freeing on the hunt. Looking for that second. Has to do it.
Hey, this was
Will
bad.
Eventually find Yudotan.
9-3 मत करो यार.
Here for Global Esports.
Spike planted.
Has to be saved.
Save कर लो और क्या ही. Last round में. Save करो.
So looking like another flawless unless KRX do go hunting.
पैसा ही नहीं है.
Should, given the economic situation, they absolutely should.
यार.
Autumn recharges away from an orbital strike. So you don't exactly want to funnel that into him, given you're about to go into the final round of the half.
ठीक है. Rough first half.
Yeah, for sure. I think at this point you're feeling pretty groovy. The economy not super great for a couple players on KRX too, so I think they're going to get too overly aggressive. You know, Mako can do a little bit of checking, but tucked in the tower. Global Esports wants the safety. Looks like they're going to keep it.
Come on, let's go 8-4 and we got this.
I just said good crunch here with KRX. That's really all this is. It's just, using the Rolling Thunder right underneath ropes, catches two players. Not much that Yudo and Avi could do there.
ठीक है. We can do this. We got this.
Because they knew that Op was there early.
All is well.
That's a rare little yell from Jeremy as well.
Yeah, he's fired up today. You know both of these coaches want this so bad. This is like a Masters for them, basically.
Yeah.
No!
Slowing down the south side crunch attempt.
No, 9-3.
Drawing out the ultimate, the overdrive, finding a second Yudotan fallen. Autumn wanted to try to scale forward into that smoke.
ठीक है.
For the moment.
Punishing aggression.
Easily brush aside Global
Let's
Esports. Their aggressive attempts.
Yeah, really had a hard time. I thought with the Tejo breach, they might be able to take a little bit more control of the mains, but a lot of times KRX ahead of the curve and knew what they wanted to do before they even knew it. We're able to sidestep the util.
9-3 curse is real, guys. What do you think?
In this case,
Could this be the 9-3 curse?
Sonic sensor. We'll get the slow. Looking for the peak out.
Ha!
That could be layered in as well. So that barrier mesh in position now going to be broken down. The rotations are coming through. Both players on the approach from that dish side, but Mako unread at Sands. Crystal loses his head. Plant now in play. And it's a 2v4 for Global Esports trying to get themselves a 4th round win and a half.
Again, Camman dead. Yes. Again, Camman dead.
Too damn good.
मैं मुंह दिखाने लायक ही नहीं रहा. इससे मेरा AI decided to shut off my camera. But in reality, मेरा camera overheat हो रहा है. Oh, that Maggie was spicy.
Him on the drop. There's just going to be too many angles, too many targets, and Mako too damn good. 9-3 at the half. KRX looking alive and well on Fracture.
No doubt.
Okay.
Again, really well drilled. Early on, I felt like both teams looking pretty even, but KRX just started to get the.
होगा. Even होगा अभी.
He was trying to position his pieces on the chessboard. And then, you know, you get the op in there.
अभी अपना time है to turn it around.
I mean, Mako is Mako, back to normal.
You need one more. We're gonna lose the round, man.
Halftime.
That they did. Well,
गाली पड़ेगी थोड़ी अभी.
Not super happy. Is Frost, you know, knows that this map is going to be coming through. Anticipating.
Frost भैया मेरे बच्चों को ज़्यादा डांटना नहीं.
KRX and continue to give them a
बस जिता दो.
fracture, but so far it's been the breeziest go of it for them. We do have a special treat, of course. Is here's a little replay of what happened at the fist bump.
Thank God we got this.
He hates me.
Yeah,
seriously,
dude.
I didn't even see that.
You didn't see that? Oh, God.
Oh, that's great. Oh, gorgeous. Thank you, production.
God.
Thank you for that.
You know what? Like
You're
I said,
welcome.
the world is healing. I think that deserves the Nobel Peace Prize this year.
Absolutely. Well, Pistol was able to be found for Global
Okay, we
Esports,
got this.
Obviously, that Thrifty immediately came through from KRX.
अब पलट के जीत जाए तो मजा है ना वसूल होगा. I feel like it was all worth it.
And they need to start building up and snowballing a massive streak.
Could happen. It is fractured, generally very attacker-sided, but I think, you know, you can kind of hear it in Frost's voice. He really wanted that 8-4. That gives you a much better chance on this map to at least avoid the OT potentially, but let's see if they get it done nice.
What a shot!
He saw, but he can't
just around the corner.
अकेला था ठीक है.
Not deep enough to be able to find those picks. Gale forward from the north side, spike in hand. Spring wanted to go
क्या हो रहा है
down
guys?
that arcade.
डर लग रहा है guys.
They're going to go pushing down through the underpass.
This pistol looks like it comes from the upside down in Stranger Things.
A bit wonky here at the moment.
क्या हो रहा है guys? बहुत डर लग रहा है guys. एक दूसरे को चेस क्यों कर रहे हो guys? पीछे से कोई आ जाएगा guys.
Figure out what part of the map is.
Guys, I'm going to keep my camera closed for a few seconds because my camera is overheating. So just deal with the no camera for a few seconds. I'm still here, my voice is here.
KRX figured this out, but they're also matching this really nicely.
No.
Attack's about to arrive. There's Young once again going to be pressured low, taking him down as the shots opening up, and Young is going to fall. So
Yes.
I mean, only to find the one shot before Yutan sits him down. So now 2v4, Crystal trying to slow up the approach. The catch here on to Freeing. He's taking his time, trying to see if he can get a peek, but has to remove that net.
मेरा बैटरी गया कैम का.
Global Esports, very
Let it just give it a few seconds. Let the overheat just go.
Swing going to be coming out.
Go भाई.
Collecting one, but nothing more off the back of that now. Just
आने देना उसको. तुम लोग क्यों जा रहे हो?
1v3, not in a position to find.
मारने दे उसको. तुम लोग बैठे रहो.
Peek out from Autumn. He's not wanting to give over the kills either. We'll eventually find Crystal, but he's whittled away at down the 9 HP. Global Esports.
यहाँ दे दो.
Well, they still have the round in hand. Freak's just looking for
एक काम करो ना सब.
Blood he shall find. Gets himself a 3K before falling.
एक
Global Esports
और उसके.
they absolutely need.
Yeah, we want pistol. We want pistol. We want pistol. We want pistol. We want pistol.
The barrier meshes are going to be
पिस्टल जीतना जरूरी था. पिस्टल जीतना जरूरी था. राउंड विन जरूरी है. राउंड विन जरूरी है.
The defenders on their retakes, if you can get to these positions, plus the sonic sensors are going to be a little more impactful.
We want pistol. That's important.
Too easy to dodge on the other side of the map. We saw that a few times, where really KRX could just kind of avoid it.
Round win जरूरी है.
Pretty easily because it doesn't cover as much space as the trips do.
Round win जरूरी है.
Marshall, couple Bulldogs, Phantom for Yudo. And then he buy up, yeah, one Bandit for freeing. They're just pushed pretty far forward at A main, and they're going to start making their rotations. No contact, so I'm going to assume and hear the footsteps and see what he wants to do. They're seemingly want to set up
आवाज तो कर रहे जानबूझ के.
making sure that there's not going to be any surprises and get the extra orb. Yudotan 3 away from a showstopper with that.
Come on,
Couple more
guys.
kills here. Could have the showstopper going into the bonus for sure. Just got to find those opportunities from the reinforcements. Jeez.
Come on, guys.
Cautious.
Oh man. No, Nicolo, too many. No, don't give them a gun, yeah.
So kill gonna be found, weapon gonna be recovered. Passed over into the hands of Hyunmin. It's already freeing.
Last time भी pistol जीत के उसके बाद वाला हार गया. अभी भी not looking nice if we do that.
Still working their way over here to try to intercept. The barrier mesh will lock them in. Plant out into the open.
Nice Crystal, nice Yudo.
Gets young as well. It's pushing out of the smoke. They interrupt the plant, but not much more off the back of that.
एक ऊपर दो नीचे. एक वो तो पता चल गया इन लोग को.
Gonna be feeling good about KRX repeating the miracle from that first half. Ooh, let's get a bit of damage on Autumn though.
Nice.
Spot, freeing dead. Showstopper now online as well for Yudo going into the bonus. Still has another paint shells as well. And then look at the try and finish what he started, but he cannot.
Let's go.
Autumn comes up with a 2K to close out the round. Global Esports now 4 away.
Clean. Let's go.
Yeah, I mean, other than just the trap play that
One at
KRX
a
was
time.
able to isolate and execute onto Patman here, this is a really solid round.
Pac-Man की डेथ के बाद थोड़ा डर तो लगा.
Just guessed on the timing and guessed very correctly. Yeah, this is huge. You get Yudo, he's gonna be carrying over a Phantom. He's gonna have a showstopper. This is a very scary bonus that they're gonna be bringing to bear.
Come on, boys.
And it's gonna have to be really thoughtful from KRX, which they have been on this map so far.
One round at a time. Just one round at a time. उससे ज़्यादा सोचना नहीं है.
That grab net went to Narnia.
Showstopper at the ready. Lobs it in, but it's going to be a smooth little slide away from freeing. Avoids the damage. Meanwhile, Hobby and Crystal both get tagged up. Region armor available for the deadlock. Seems like Global Esports still trying to square peg round hold this one here, but Mako gets himself a third while blinded up. They don't make it up to 4. Flawless anti-bonus from KRX. They hit double digits.
Beautifully thought out. Using freeing as bait for the showstopper. And then they have some paint. I believe it's the paint shells that catches the majority of this damage on the GE. Initially, and then this guy is one of the best. Oh my
कर देना. माको ने वो वाली बात.
He is just one of the best on this map on Brim. Always has been, always will be.
Yeah, I mean, particularly his stats on Brimstone so far.
This came in.
This stage has been incredible.
Sound sensor up.
Just one of those players.
Can you drone and let's take it first? Chill.
Yudotan dead, aftershock now. Going to be layered in, so no one can scale off that fault line investment.
That death was very hard.
Salvo sent out. Patman just trying to clear some of this space. Start to work their way forward into halls.
Spray मार रहा था सर पे पट्टी.
Situated on A. Trying to counteract this push.
Nice.
Correctly.
Okay.
Double spam. Yeah.
निकल लो अभी.
Still here.
पर उधर भी 2 है भाई. इधर भी 2 है. हाय.
Sure if the orb's scooped up. No, it's not. So you get one away from either the Annihilation or the Armageddon.
Brother, the Sentinel job is to give information which they're getting a lot because of Cypher. You have no idea. Kills की गेम नहीं है ये. Rounds की गेम है. Information की गेम है. Utility की गेम है. Check तो करो.
Stun out. Young still able to find one. Still
Check क्यों नहीं करा?
Only 3 kills found on the map so far. Light will come through. Push forward. Autumn trying to peek around the side of this smoke. On anything that he can. The barrier mesh is going to be broken. Smoke now dissipating, and Autumn out into the open, waiting for the swing.
No, बहुत जरूरी था वो.
It's just 2 on point here today. Javi able to find the one, but Bane will clean it up. 2 players surviving.
Hi,
KRX
hi.
once again pushing back for Esports. They ascend up to
Not
11
like
round win.
this, not like this, not like
They're just
this,
so
not like
tunneled
this.
onto the site, RGE, when they go for the
Can't
execute.
afford rounds like that.
Don't account for Hyunmin off the rip, and he's up on that.
Very expensive
spot that
rounds.
A lot of raises like to go up to. It makes things annoying. Heard in the cons here, I think this was a bit of a misstep by Yudo. He got a little overconfident because Javi was saying slow, slow, slow. I think he wanted to push out of the smoke
Okay,
there.
it's okay.
Paid the price. Hit by the relay bolt.
It's okay, it's okay, we got this.
Second and final timeout for
Tony, thank you so much for the sub. Welcome to the stream. सुन लो अभी गाली अच्छी तरह से बच्चों.
Need to start clawing this back. KRX, however, they're just looking too well drilled on this map, too dialed in.
Yeah, they have really good map reads. So much. Wanted it to find his dad. Yeah, he wanted the camera to find his dad.
बहुत ज़्यादा stress.
And it did.
I mean, everyone already knew G won against Genji by luck. आप भी lucky हो जाओ, आप भी अपना luck आजमा लो. आज ही server में जाके खेलो. I request you, please click ranked, try your luck every day. One day you also going to get lucky, my friend.
Swipe that card.
That's right. I'll take one too while you're at it.
Yeah.
I don't have the new one.
Ken Yang. Yeah, I need an update.
Yeah,
Okay, come on.
Can we?
Let's go, boys.
Some brothers up.
See you after.
This is going to be the fun one.
I'll take you out for some Gibson and karaoke if you want.
So after this, they are on match point.
No, but it'd be fun.
Then it is what it is.
Flashes straight it out, freeing, pushing forward, and going to be getting in the peak. Slow drift down over towards this underpass and freeing. Oh, he's going to walk right into Autumn sights.
Oops.
Solid kill to come through. Global Esports desperately need this thrifty.
Yeah, they really spread the map here. Tough for KRX to read what's going on.
Nice, bro. मेरे को DRX का owner WhatsApp पे मैं हाँ मैसेज कर रहा है. हाँ वाला स्कोर दिख रहा है. हाँ. Please जीत जाओ बच्चों. मेरे को भी हाँ मैसेज करना है.
Annihilation at the ready.
वो ट्विटर पे कुछ बोल रहा था मेरे को ट्वीट के बारे में, स्कोर के बारे में नहीं. मैं तो ऐसे ड्रामा कर रहा हूँ.
Bane trying to get the break here on this. Drags him out into the orbital strike. He finds his feet, able to find
मारा
Autumn.
कोई.
Just not paying attention to the side.
Yudo. Nice.
Gone, and Yudotan able to find a second. Bane going to be
Nice.
struck down. Mako. Machine around back
Nice.
again, but Javi with that sheriff will be able to find a kill, and now it's
Nice. At least no CT पे.
See if he can clutch this out.
Time pass करो.
KRX up to map point.
Plant करना है ना? Plant
Able
करो.
to find the angle through the box. Actually connect on the Patman.
आने दो उसको, plant करो.
Ping down onto Canteen.
नीचे से मारेगा. मैं बोला नीचे से मारेगा. ले लो प्लांट कर लो. जरूरत है हमें. जरूरत है प्लांट करके पैसा ले लो. जरूरत है.
The much needed round win.
Good round win.
I think just a really nice idea coming out of the timeout. Just being a step ahead. Good anticipation. Maybe a slow push through. I cannot believe Young survived there. He just did the Armageddon.
बहुत stress है guys. Just ignore all the munching sound. Ignore करो.
Action movie. Running away from explosion after explosion. No heroics in the 1v3 this time for Mako. The Yudo with the 3.
ओ प्लांट हो गया तो मैं देखा ना. Sorry.
Up to 16. Him and Pat having a good map. Now you've got a couple ults available. Rolling Thunder, Orbital Strike. On the other side, Neural Theft. Along with the Neon ult.
मैं रख देता हूँ.
Really impetus here onto GE.
तो मैं खाता
The
रहूँगा.
ball rolling. See if you can put KRX onto an eco with these ults. Give yourself a really good shot at this map, because if you drop this one, probably not feeling too good about the next round.
I'm eating popcorn, bro.
Economically, a few players could buy, but
Good. Popcorn and ramen. Well, ramen नहीं Maggi noodles, but popcorn and desi ramen.
Judge in hand for Young.
I was want to go for this break on the trip to try to draw some attention.
Nongshim के against मैं Nongshim ramen खाऊंगा.
Without a lot of the entry power to decide to commit into B.
Seems like they're just going to wait until the rewrap come through. Using this util early. Try to drag out a rotation. Maybe Crystal can get another player if there was somebody pushing down the ramp, but just need to be careful with the sound cues until you're ready to roll.
3, 2, 1, go. घेऊन टाक जीवन लगे आ जाओ प्लीज मेरे भाई को अकेले मत मरने दो.
Shock is going to be layered in. The delay tactics here from KRX are looking great as Hyunmin, a quick turn back, able to spot out Crystal. Snipes him with the rocket. The players drop down to their demise. Freeing massacres them. KRX get up to 12.
This
Nice.
is just beautifully played by
Well
Freeing
played, well
and Bane.
played.
Their protocols
Genuinely अच्छा
here
खेला.
are perfect. You use the relay bolt to slow up the attack.
Sound problem from
Bane
headphones.
right, he
क्या
knows
sound
the
problem?
Rolling Thunder is coming next, and he uses his aftershock
केड़ा
to buy
sound
a little
problem?
bit more time for the showstopper to get
बताओ
there.
बताओ केड़ा
Hyunmin
sound problem?
on the scene to delay even
हम भी
more.
तो fix करें.
Beautiful.
What is the sound problem?
So well coordinated our KRX on this map.
6 in a row is what is needed now. Yurtan.
Disturbance आ रहा है. Oh nice
Way
Yudo.
to start things off. Headshot onto Freeing.
बहुत जरूरी था ये.
It's a rotation out of Mako, but he actually turns back. Still looking to reinforce this B side of the map. Young. Same time. Oh, I mean, he's settled the tower, but Hyunmin is just once again top gen. He's able to find Patman. You meant to scale forward from here. Well, Crystal hitting a shot like that.
Well,
it certainly helps. Gives you an assist, but Yudotan now dead. Quick peek from Mako. And that is that operator out of the fight, but Young is not having a good day. Autumn taken low, but not taken down. Still alive, still able to fight. Weapons recovered and collected. Mako would love to interrupt this plan once again.
Can't do that. Crystal can't do that.
Gets his way, worked forward into
We lost that fight, man.
Thunder.
That should have been a win. वो ड्यूल नहीं हारना था. ठीक है. किया अच्छा काम भी किया उसके पहले, but फिर वो ड्यूल नहीं हारना था.
Rip it. You'll get another one. Yeah.
Waiting to go for the rewrap here. Mako on the approach from that canteen side. He's still dumped in. So there's the spot outs, but that orbital strike is still going to be a thorn on their side, and time is still being yet bought. Hobby able to find the kill with a hold up to half, unable to find that. Mako does clear out Autumn, but this round
भाग जाओ, time बहुत जरूरी है.
Time played very, very well from Global Esports. There's Mako. We'll get a parting gift shot, 3K. But the clutch is in.
ले लो बाबा. फिर से कैम यार मेरा कैमरा ओवरहीट हो रहा है. Just let it be off for a few minutes. Every time I try to turn the camera on, overheat हो रहा है. Just 5 मिनट ऑफ रहेगा, खुद ठीक हो जाएगा. 5 मिनट ऑफ ही रहने दो कैमरा को.
Oh, Hyunmin. How does he even see? That poor Young.
एक सेकंड मेरे पास है कुछ कैम.
Basically won them the round. If he dies, I don't think they're going to be able to get onto that site. Keeps them alive.
नहीं मेरे पास अभी स्कैम इसके लिए.
One bulldog for Hobby. Oh, passed. Nope. Got caught by it. But didn't get punished. Deep smoke from Mako. Gonna protect his duelist. Safe.
Hi, Rappa!
Trips here. Top. One of the entry angles. Freeing. Trying to punish.
No. Nice.
What a shot.
Damn good from Crystal. In his own right.
Nice, yeah, Christo.
The steadiest of performances compared to what we're used to seeing.
Guys, मेरा just कुछ सेकंड रुक जाओ. मेरा कैमरा ओवरहीट हो गया. ऑडियो से ही काम चलाना पड़ेगा कुछ मिनटों तक.
There, but approach is coming through. Mako smoked off, forced away here for the moment.
अरे नहीं. ये देख भले कुछ करे ना ये इन्फॉर्मेशन बहुत जरूरी होती है यार. Makes it impossible to do anything यार. Hell लग गए.
Looking for a target, but not going to be given one. Mako at the same time is able to find Patman. Now Yudo dead.
Next map. Chalo, GG. Next map.
Clean shot from Autumn. Gets rid of the enemy raid boss. Now it's a 2v3. Set up on the cam. Looking for a target. Both players playing towards that stair side. Bane.
Or?
Now picked apart. 2v2.
Or?
Hobby cleans up Hyunmin before he can find the transfer. Global Esports up to 8.
Okay.
Just hanging on. Mako going to be one away
one
from
at a time. One at a time.
Big win there early.
One at a time.
Nice work by Young. Mentioned re-clearing a little bit of space. Mako seemingly always good for at least one. What an angle Hyunmin's able to find there. Yudo trying to find a target for the showstopper.
Round. My.
Expecting maybe a counter flood. off the back of Bane's Rolling Thunder.
Timeout.
Didn't come through.
Nice timeout.
I assume.
Much needed by G.
The other two were even taken by G. So, Kirby wants to get in there, wants to seal the deal here. Feels like what felt like an assured win is slipping just a little bit. The economy as well has slipped just a smidge. So, a lot of fans here know the importance of this match. And it's pretty rowdy out there. Seen fans for both sides and pretty exciting is.
Yeah, मेरा cam drop है guys because overheat हो गया camera, so just wait a couple of
Play
seconds.
some of these post plants a little bit. Love KRX, well, yeah. More people asking for camera. Oh, is he gonna shave his head? Is that
something about it?
I don't know what Keiko is in this case.
Yeah, I didn't quite understand that part.
Because yesterday somebody put sakbal, which means to shave your head, on one of their signs.
Thrifty attempt here for KRX to try to bring this map to conclusion. And, oh my God, Hyunmin. Absolutely ready for that one.
वो headshot ना मेरे को इधर दिल में पड़ा. वो मारा उसने ऑटम को सर पे पड़ा मेरे दिल में.
Freeing down to 13 HP, has to back away. And that fan said that they would dye their hair like.
अरे बंदूक मेरी लैला.
Oh, I see. Oh, it's Gecko. That's okay.
Ah, you.
Now I get it.
Not Gecko.
Yep.
Oh. Finishing the job. Finds freeing. Peek in the corner. Spotting out plenty more, but Hyunmin again able to find himself a second kill with that Guardian. B site being taken here at the same time. The only player nearby for the moment. Yutan, if he can get this catch on the Mako, moves a potential orbital strike, and Mako is wary about this. Knows what kind of space they've given up. Should be counter swing available from Yon.
Oh my.
Come through, but he's got his own issues. Finding one. Now the orbital strike going to be called in. Yutan on the approach from the back, and they're able to break down those two players. But they've been spotted. KRX
know where
have
both
the
are.
information. Lob it on the rocket. Not going to be connecting. Now the salvo going to be invested as well from Patman. Still has another in the back pocket as well as that stun and a paint shell from Yutan. There are so many delay tools here for Global Esports. Hyunmin's just going to have to stick it. Pray. His paint shell doesn't go deep enough. He's just
No!
He's won the map just by holding it!
ठीक है, next.
Oh, and what a brutal way
Quickly go next.
to give up a thrifty if you're Global Esports.
It's okay. It was their map pick. We go next.
Once again with Fracture, and it's the cleanest that they've
It's okay.
played so far in Stage 1.
It's okay. उनका map pick है.
Some of the
It's okay.
ideas that
It's okay.
Global Esports have,
Give them
some of the
their
early rounds
map
in
pick.
particular,
We
I
got
think
it.
they're really well drilled for the first 3-4 rounds.
We got it.
After that, it seems like some of their coordination.
BRB, quick break guys, bathroom break, everything break. मैं मेरे कैमरा को भी break दे रहा हूँ.
Yeah, but I can see some of the theory, I can see some of the ideas, and this
is the main highlight.
Yeah,
like
this
an
is the main
80s
highlight.
game show.
Yeah. Welcome to I Like You.
Well, you can win a brand new car.
Fun way to start off this series.
Yeah, Willie, we got this, but this was their map pick. Like this map literally just came into the pool. We played only like 2 days of this. Now, no excuse. Next map, we gotta win. There's no excuse. We gotta win next map. Reverse sweep incoming, baby. Okay, now quick break. I'm gonna give my mic and my camera and battery and everything a rest, and I'll be back in a minute.
Curious, kind of what Frost has in store for us. As usual, you never quite know. You can suspect, you can guess. You have to just wait and see what the Haven's gonna look like. Lotus, I mean, I'd be scared to go there if I'm GE, man. After what Young did the other day.
Could be a brutal one, but that is map 1 out of the way, done, and Dustin Haven's going to be coming up next, but for now, we'll pass things back over to the analyst desk to break down Fracture.
That's right, map 1 and a fist bump out of the way for this series. The first map going over to KRX. They've been playing this map. I am not sure what GE was thinking because KRX have been playing this map. Surely there are no surprises here, and GE should have come there prepared. But there were just so many rounds where I feel like the nervousness of this match just got to the players' heads.
Yeah, I think Termi wrote that sign after the veto. He said, "Thanks for Fracture. I like you. Appreciate that. That's a good map for us." They've changed up the comp. They've thrown Freeing on the Teo, sorry, on the Neon yet again, off of the Teo that they were playing Breach Teo before, and it looked a lot more streamlined. And actually, I think it really helped playing into GE's double E-net composition. It's a style that they have practiced a lot, that they understand quite a lot, so they understand quite a lot how to play around it. And I think that when you're playing a bit more of a free flow comp like the Neon Rays, and when Marco's in this kind of form, you're going to have a good day at the office as KRX.
I mean, he popped off here. There is no two ways around it. He was absolutely sensational in this game. I am feeling a little bit worried for Global Esports, to be honest. Yes, it's your opponent's map pick, but you won both pistols, and Yong was barely even present in the server, and this game didn't look close. KRX ran away with it. We need to see a step up in individualism for this Global Esports roster, because while I thought they had some nice ideas, especially in those early rounds, they kept getting their momentum stopped. I think KRX really showed their experience, and they used all of that to get this first map across the line.
And you just look at the vibes on the stage. You look at Global Esports, and it's not the same compared to their previous matches where they were hyped. You know, they're feeling the pressure. Exactly, they were vibing off of each other. You look at the opposite side at KRX, and they are doing exactly that. You see Vayne laughing, you see Mako smiling, which is a rare occasion, all right? So I feel like KRX, they have the energy, they have that momentum even outside of the server, which is very dangerous going into the next map, even though it might be GE's pick.
Yeah, I think it's a map that they've already played, and they've kind of piloted a similar comp, but we'll take a little bit more of a look at Fracture and what happened over there, because as mentioned before, for GE, I mean, it's a map that starts a little bit disastrously for you. You win the pistol, and then you end up getting ecoed, and unfortunately, you know, things kind of slide quickly downhill from there. KRX wins the eco, and then on the first gun round to follow that up, there's even more of a disaster class on display.
Yeah, I mean, I think this is the experience of this KRX roster, where they never let Global Esports be in control of this game. Every time in the first half, it looks like they're going to be able to turn it around. They put a big stop to it. Now, this is the first big gun round. It's a 2v5 for KRX. Mako and Bane, they step up where it matters the most. They go crazy. They keep the momentum in their own team's favor and break the back of Global Esports.
Yeah, and after they win that 2-on-5, they get their ults rolling, and ults are the only thing that really got GE any rounds. They won the pistol, and the only other 2 rounds that they convert are off the back of investing the Annihilation as well as the Showstopper, and then in the follow-up round after that, they invest the Rolling Thunder and the Armageddon. But outside of that, when it comes to the vanilla gun rounds, I mean, I understood what they were going for on the defense. They were leaning Senti on one side with the Operator on the other, but it just didn't really work for them, unfortunately.
Yeah, it was a lot of 4-1. They left Crystal alone on an island, but they were just never finding ways to stabilize in the round. KRX, I feel like, understood that game plan and did great to work around it. Yes, the ults came in and they look good for Global Esports, but if that's all you've got in the locker on that defensive side, you're always going to struggle to get this map over the line.
And when you talk about that momentum, the way you cycle around all of these skills and all of these ults, right? It just didn't feel like the ball was really rolling for GE. It just felt like they were stumbling over everything. And you look on the other side of KRX, you know, you have a player like Mako popping off like that, and you don't even need the ults, you don't even need the skills at that point, because just look at these highlights.
Experience matters. Mako proved that today. In the biggest game of their group stage so far, who is the man you would bet on to go crazy? Of course, it's Mako. He's the father figure, he's the spiritual leader of this team, and he looked like he was 18 again, the way he was fragging.
Yeah, I mean, this is vintage clutches. He was tapping everybody with the Vandal. It was gorgeous to watch. Big shout out as well to Freeing, quite honestly. He was phenomenal on the Neon yet again, but Mako, you could see a big step up, 300 ACS map from him to start out the series, 220 ADR, and compared to his stage 1 average, this is a very different controller that you're playing against.
Yeah, I mean, he's there when it matters the most. I think it's undeniable that Mako wants to get this win today. He wants to move KRX towards that playoffs. He's the guy who doesn't have the trophy. All of his peers around him in Korea have managed to make it happen. He's coming for London.
I mean, that's exactly what Glow was saying in our interview earlier, that the reason why all of these KRX players are just so much hungrier this season is because all of their other colleagues have a trophy now, and they don't. So they want it. It's that good kind of peer pressure that they're experiencing. And of course, for Mako, who has been part of the scene for a very, very long time. He's feeling that pressure. He doesn't want to be the one who's left behind.
Yeah, I think for, KRX, I mean, they've been a team that's always dangerous at internationals. They tend to, at worst, kind of finish 5th, 6th. Sometimes they even, as we saw over at Champs, get themselves a top 3 and look like potential trophy contenders, but they're never quite able to get their hands on one. Even Nongshim, a team that, only just came to the league, have already got themselves a Masters trophy. So that would leave you feeling a little bit salty, considering you've been here since the start. Regardless, though, look, Fracture, the gambit that GE does throw into the mix in terms of the Veto doesn't pay off for them. A nice adjustment, as expected from KRX. It's very much within their wheelhouse to just change up one agent, play a double duelist instead of a double E on a map that they've played quite a lot of and look comfortable doing it, adjusting game to game, series to series, week to week. Now in towards Haven, it's a map we've already seen them play. We have seen them on the Neon Phoenix. I wouldn't be surprised to see them continue that. Over for GE, though, we haven't seen them play this map in quite a while. When they last did, it was a bit of a funky comp. You had Autumn on the Jet. He went crazy on that agent in particular, and they were playing a Veto, which is not a popular choice of Sentinel on this map.
Yeah, it was great for them in kickoff. I think I really liked to see it. I loved that they took a different approach, but they're yet to show it in stage 1. And if there's one thing I would bank on for this global esports team, is they're not going to reuse stuff from kickoff, where the meta was different, the balance of these agents was different. So I'm very, very curious as to what they're going to have cooked up, because once again, they're coming into this the same as Fracture with that preparation advantage. I think when you haven't had to show a map, it does mean a lot for how the other coaches have to prepare to play against you, but it didn't work for them in map 1. So I really hope what they have prepared is going to pack a bit more of a punch.
I mean,
Fracture.
GE and Frost in particular and all of his coaching staff, they are also the type to prepare certain strategies for certain teams. Yes. So I would expect that they have something prepared on Haven, especially for KRX. I'm guessing, well, obviously Fracture didn't go the way they wanted to, but for Haven, which is more on their terms, perhaps there'll be something more towards GE side.
I mean, I've said it multiple times. They've got like 3 or 4 coaches, so if they don't have something prepared, someone's not doing very much work. 10th clutch for Hyunmin in that previous game. Let's see what he's going to be piloting going into this game. We've already seen KRX make a small adjustment. So we talk about, in particular, GE's approach to the Veto, but let's not forget that KRX is a team that does like to be flexible, that does like to change things up map to map. Last time, as I mentioned, they were playing that Phoenix Neon style that is very, very common at the moment, and it's a complete change-up yet again. Yong onto the chamber, they're playing Jet Neon instead, and they're playing a Sky.
Yeah, I mean, we saw Zeus yesterday in EMEA on this Jet make it look like an unstoppable agent, and we know Hyunmin is just as sharp on it. On the side of Global Esports, sticking with that deadlock, I think they really believe it's the flavor of the month, but solo duelist Waylay for Yudatan, so this is an approach we really have not seen.
Yeah, GE will get to start on the defense as well, with KRX picking the attacking side, that they are playing double duelists, and I don't know if they're necessarily going to be ready for this. We're looking at the fact they're playing a Sky. There's not particularly great agents here at actually dealing with Deadlock Cypher utility. I think this attacking side is about to be a little bit of a nightmare for them.
Yeah, absolutely. Crystal and Autumn have a lot of pressure on their shoulders to really rein in that double duelist on the other side. That's going to be pivotal.
Oh yeah, we're going to see how they're going to put a stop to that, or if KRX can break through. Let's get into Haven, our second map, as we toss it on over to Paper Thin and Achilles.
Okay, some interesting changes coming through. Hyunmin bringing out the Jet on Haven. Something that we've seen a couple players try, but it hasn't been the most convincing pick. So what is this going to look like for KRX? Up to not lean into the Phoenix.
Yeah, and you would have to suspect that maybe this attacker side could be a little tricky. You're running nothing that clears trips. They've got 2 Sentinels, so you would think it could be difficult. Wow, 1,111 days. GE has not beaten KRX, so Global Esports really hoping that this map choice and this comp change up since kickoff on Haven is going to work a treat. A lot of different stuff going on for both these teams, though, since the last time they played it. Early deep smoke towards mid, and KRX already well past it.
Yeah, 4-player lead on the safe side of the map, though, so quick pivots are available for Global Esports to try to flood their way in around the back of KRX. Autumn going to be taking point and taking Freeing's head. Finds the opening kill, so now 4v5 as the plank gets ready to come through on the C site. Young holding from the back, but no one going to be pushing into the chamber for now, so can just maintain deep sight line from C long.
but you'll kind of know they're probably not on back plat because of the sonic sensor there. So you kind of focus your attention forward.
Coming with a glimpse. Backs away. The push now coming through, and they're just going to be bounding around the corner. Automate will collect a second elimination as Mako unable to find anything there. Patman cleans up the kill, and now Young still trying to get this rewrap going through, but the shots coming out from Bane are not connecting, and that's just going to be a stuck defuse here to close out the pistol win for Global Esports.
Yeah, they look really clean here. Really well timed, patient with the retake. Everybody coming from a couple different angles, and again, have a little bit less to worry about because there was that sonic sensor that was still on site. It doesn't get tripped until kind of start making their hit anyway. Mako is actually the one who tripped it, and they're able to just isolate the players one by one, work as a couple duos there, get the job done. Very nicely handled.
It's all three pistols now in the hands of Global Esports. Look to avoid the thrifty that was given over at the start of Fracture. Wait out on the nade, as well as that flash. Slow creep across, 5-player approach into sewer. As Patman in the corner, able to spot out one. The back away, freeing, needing to close the gap, just has that shorty in hand. Gunman taken down to 8 HP on this entry, and Yudotan now backstabbing. Letting them know, yep, you've never cleared out main. We'll just leave it Young to try to find anything, and we'll find nothing. Flawless anti-eco from Global Esports as they kick things off 2-0.
Yeah, and I think you're going to be seeing a lot of difficulty for KRX, no matter which site they try to make some hits onto. Really well drilled, our Global Esports. Just waiting this one out. Bad here, a lot of comfort. Just sit in hell and let that Bulldog do its thing. Oh, snappy shot from Yudo, too.
4-0 start for him. After having a bit of a rough go on a Fracture. Spot out on that Outlaw. Decent amount of respect needing to be shown. Mako the only one with the half armor, but will be taking down 10 HP.
Interesting setup here, using that grab net to get the TP up and then set up a sonic sensor as well. Try to give Javi a good chance. You don't see players get up on that box too often. So this is a very cheeky little setup. Young so far hasn't wanted to try to test it. In fact, he throws the trademark in there, but that's not going to get the spot. Javi's safe for now.
The exact onto the B side. See up and over here from Kenman, but Free with the covering fire is able to find Crystal. Kenman does end up getting spammed down. It's freeing. Oh, a bit of a double take, but pushes forward, able to find Yudotan. Quick refract back. Not thinking deep enough to escape. Mako able to clean up the final 2 kills as KRX with themselves on the board. Fairly clean anti-bonus.
Yeah, some really nice work here by Free. A lot of the neons that you're seeing, you know, aren't necessarily fragging out of control. There's a few, of course, but he's had some pretty good moments. This one right here reads the refract perfectly. Eventually able to suss out Javi. I don't know if he ever sussed out the sonic sensor placement and the TP up, but didn't matter that round. Kind of keep my eye on that to see if that's something GE wants to go for again. Trying to tee up Yudo, the flash, to get into position.
Oh, they are almost lined up for him there. Young does get struck down. Patman, however, tagged to 5. Still alive, though. Still has the Seekers in the back pocket. Boys are trying to lead the way through. Barrier mesh now going to be lobbed in. Yudo re-swinging, playing off the Seekers. Knows that there's going to be one tucked away in the cubby. Mako kid just TP across, then he does. Gets himself out towards safety. KRX, however, very much halted on entry at A.
Pretty quick dog, though. Doesn't see anything. That camera there, though, start to feel like maybe A is going to be the re-hit. So you try to re-clear that space, but you're just a little too eager with the Sky Util.
Tuck back, re-peek in. Well, they have spotted each other. Play now set up. Hyunmin again updrafting his way into the site. Patman tucked just around the corner, freeing, silently trying to scale in towards backside. Nothing going to be spotted there. Holding close. Position to be taken, and what a time to be found. Smoke dissipating, and Patman able to find the kill. Hyunmin now gone. The duelist's dead. It's just Mako and Bane. Just basically spray and pray this one. The full flash does connect. Bane has having to tuck away into the corner, but still the kill able to be found, and Mako cannot deny the defuse. 3-1. Global Esports looking alive and well on their map pick.
Yeah, so they're able to recover here really nicely. Even though KRX trying to get into some similar ideas in this round. The early pick, a good flash to tee him up. The smoke there as well. Patman, 5 HP, finds 2 kills. Beautiful work from him. Can't heal himself with his own heal even.
Good retake, guys.
Timeout.
A really nice retake. And a quick timeout. This time from the KRX camp. Feeling so good after that fracture win and off to a rough start onto GE's pick. And you know, they're happy to let teams take that attacker side against them. They love the Sentinels, so far so good. So much ability to gather information and control the map here with this comp. I mean, you can spread out the Deadlock util on a couple different sites. The Cypher util gives you so much ability to control. So far from what we've seen, Garage and C, you know, to kind of help give you the ability to get into those flood retakes quicker if they pivot towards the C site, which we haven't seen other than the pistol round yet from KRX. So, ooh, that is really good.
Yeah, very nice artwork. Let's see if Young is going to be able to find that form that we saw from him last week. For the moment, leave just the 1 kill under his belt.
And you got to feel like this comp change for KRX is definitely keyed in a little bit towards him. You know, throwing the chamber there. What do you think can work with that? Jet so far hasn't had too much impact. It has given them that 1 round where he's able to get up high and kind of give Freeing a little bit of space to maneuver on the Neon and get some kills.
Double setup here at Garage. Quick little peek out, and Patman in the lion's share of KRX. Calls for the back away. Yudotan now to reroute. Try to get that up onto a decent line, but it's a re-explore from KRX, checking out around A main.
This is going to be the weak part of the map, and immediately Crystal has to throw down the barrier mesh because he has no other backup and no ability to get further forward info.
Up top, and there's the spot out. Taken low, but not taken down. The heals can come through. Hyunmin now winding forward into the Cloudburst, jumps across the opposite side. Slow little drift as there's the slow connecting, but the headshot will come through all the same. A little bit of fishing there with that shorty, and KRX just set up a shooting gallery as 3 players from Global Esports disappear. Young now in around the back, finds the first, cannot clean up the operator. I know Yuda's position. Do they try to go hunting? Their own economy not super great. Obviously we'll have the round win cash coming through. Looks like Bane will try to get this flank through. Yudotan, however, about to peek into the angle. Can he be a little bit faster? No. Operator will be lost, and KRX find themselves a 2nd round win.
Yeah, and they just double down on the verticality of the B site. This time they add an extra layer to it by putting Mako up there, but Hyunmin, really nasty stuff there. Finds the headshot on the 2nd tap. He's able to get that full rate of fire going again. Mako from on high, and Young gets in there, and that's a really solid round. So a little bit surprising there with all that space they were being given on A that they would wrap over. Felt like maybe it was a bit of a trap.
Oh, up carried over into Young's hands. Yudo considering the peek. And, flick not to come through. And Yudotan actually is the one who gets the shot. Bane able to heal the chamber back up to full. Yudotan still demanding and commanding respect here. Regardless of the weaponry in hand.
It's a very contact-heavy comp that KRX is going to be running, so have to be a little further forward to clear some of that util. See if that's something that GE can try to punish. Good grab net there, and a good barrier mesh. It's a nice little round-around adjustment. Even though it gets cleared quick, you're delayed.
This much tension onto a B side of Haven for quite some time, but Crystal check around the back, ends up getting caught there. Spring's able to find him. Yudotan, however, putting Hyunmin down. Duelist's dead and into a 3v3, but obviously the weaponry still favoring KRX. See that player on the corner. Bane trying to hold here, keep it protected, but Sheriff shots end up going wide. Young able to find Patman. Swing out, Bane gets rid of Yudotan, and now the Neural Theft invested in Autumn gets the bad news. In 1v2, the players split apart. He's already down below half HP. Wants to at least just try to take the weapons out of their hands if he can. Swoop coming in, finds the operator. Gets himself a window of opportunity, but has to start sticking this.
This is no problem.
Taps it, baits it, Bane wide, swings it! takes the fight, closes it out. A 3K here for the initiative of KRX, and now a third round win as well as they tie it up.
Yeah, so since the timeout, KRX has gotten a couple rounds to go. Using the Seekers there to try to lead the way. That trip, though, ends up slowing down Freeing. Still gets the kill, but gets caught by Autumn anyway. Bane, really sharp today. Great decision on the wide swing.
We need to...
Timeout.
Yep, there we go. Now the counter timeout quickly here by Frost. Not too surprising. Although I thought there were some good adjustments from GE. The weaponry just, you know, a little bit weaker there. But the way that they were immediately reacting with the deadlock util to slow up that hit, to give them a better opportunity for that fast counter to the execute. They had moved over a sonic sensor and a tripwire onto the B side as well. So even though it didn't get the round win, it was still pretty costly for KRX. So kind of see what they want to do after this timeout. I mean, so much of this, again, relies on contact from KRX. So I think you just set up some of those trips a little bit deeper, try to play some of those kill trips where you're just trying to swing off of that contact. I think you can maybe do something. Maybe have a flash set up off of one of it. Try to get another freebie. I saw that pretty early on at A lobby.
Audio test. Okay, now it's fine.
One of their lost prospects here in Autumn.
हाँ जी, अब ठीक है. Audio भी आ रहा है ना? Okay, okay, okay. Nice judo. थोड़ा ज़रूरी है था.
There's the heals.
बहुत.
Regen armor. He's right back up to full. So Mako dead, smokes down.
Nice.
Shot, freeing. Down to 30. KRX.
Nice.
Oh, they are going to be having a bad time as they try to finally attack a different site.
Hey,
Annihilation not quite going to be able to find the grab. Meanwhile, Young scaling forward, held at bay for now. The shorty's going to take a hell of a while to try to break that one out. Crystal now on the approach and eventually is rewarded as Young re-swings into the spray.
Spike उसके पास ही है ना? हाँ ठीक है. Here's a spike, here's a spike, here's a spike.
They have done way.
Just wait, just wait, just wait.
They know that he hasn't exited out of long because of the position from Autumn. Everything being watched, quick peek, and Avi down to 4, so Autumn's like, okay, I might have to scale forward here instead of just watching the exit. Gives it a consideration.
Spray कर दे, spray कर दो.
Paranoia allows for the TP up over the top of Javi. Go unnoted. Being said, Youngman's still suspicious.
Spam में ना मारो बस.
Smoke now falling. Now checking up, swing in, finds the first.
Oh भाई.
He'll be able to close it out.
ये अगर मर जाता ना मैं इधर ही गिर जाता. I would be like what?
For global esports.
Yeah, Yudo, so clean.
Nice Yudo.
I know where you're standing.
वो दोनों टाइम फ्री कोई पड़ा अगर किसी और को पड़ता तो शायद 3 किल हो जाती यूडो के. Nice, close on, let's go.
Still, again, I'm so impressed with both of these teams and their protocols and how they're so creative on the fly there. You know, using that paranoia.
They have 3 ults this round. Damn.
There's the tour de force. Try to challenge.
3 ults is.
For the play off of the flash.
इनका mid control काफी खतरनाक है. It's a very. Very intriguing push because like there's no way out of there. You either get info. Yeah, like that's what you don't get out of there. You're fucked. Yeah. You lose that side if you lose that fight. It's. Those are 2 fights that we should not have lost.
Overdrive popped and immediately taken down. Big peek in, Young. Getting ready to come through on the C site.
Should not have lost those 2 fights.
Up in hand. You thought maybe could swap one out of garage. The weapon is clear.
Do the save here.
Save कर लो क्या ही करेगा.
Yeah, looks like it will be.
2 बंदूक अच्छी लेके बचा लो.
Looking to just make this neck and neck, tie it up 4-4.
हाय रब्बा. It's too close for comfort. Disturbia.
Many of the trap setups that could be possible. Saw it on Fracture, saw it here again. You know, with Autumn trying to sneak his way into the cubby and
Yeah.
gets the spot, the paranoid
Autumn and
player
Xavi lost their fights, otherwise it could have been competitive. Like those.
there. That just opens up so much space. Young as well.
Yeah.
For the garage peak.
I mean, they invested 2 worlds, they got also 2 now.
So the back and forth on this map continues.
Means वही बोला ये बहुत risky position है because यहाँ से अगर ये और वो दो अगर fight जीत जाते ना ठीक है मैं क्रिस्टल का कुछ बोलूँगा नहीं that was a hard one to win वो मेरे को doubt ही था but ठीक है ये ज़रूरी होने वाला है ये एक तो eco round है हम लोग के पास कुछ है नहीं
His over, so still a good amount of firepower available to Global Esports. The player surviving.
AMA Sunday कल Sunday कर लेंगे AMA आज जीत जाए बाबा सारे अम्मा आ जाएंगे.
They were already pinging out the top boxes on the mid.
Oh hold.
Clear the camera, they jump across.
Shibai.
Trailblazer goes over to the left, doesn't check, but no, I think he does get the spot there on the
Mid पे 250.
Quickly gets cleared out.
It's a great setup. You have so much control on the map right now, but it's an even better read from KR.
मैं तो बोलता A भाग जाएंगे bro. I can read this. They're going A. Yeah.
Trailblazer, however, it re-clears out.
Their rotation. Oh, they're switching again, bro. That damn chunt, bro.
Rotations now to start coming through, but KRX. I mean, it's looking.
निकल ले हावी भाई.
Maybe re-attack this site. Cloudburst though thrown down to.
Bro, they're just so nicely playing AB.
Yeah, it's a lot of back and forth in the mental battle.
Yeah.
Between Bane and Javi.
And in the process, हमारे 3 almost C की तरफ stacked है इनके AB के चक्कर में.
Operator in hand, the updraft tracking Hyunmin. Able to find it, repeats, looking for Young.
Hey.
Spam out. Free will claim him. Still collects the op. Mako at the same time, looking for the backstab, and if he slow walks through B, we'll be able to dodge on the Sonic sensors, and Bane just giving him a quick peek in. Mako's approach.
Oh shit, no.
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 No. He strikes, he's able to find the one, the paranoid, gonna go crashing across the 2 at the connector.
This is it. This is it. This is it.
Players here at Hell. The jump forward, Autumn dead, the slide across, Patman very snappy to readjust. Leads up the 1, taps the defuse, but Young.
That position from Mako was screwed as over.
In the lead 5-4.
I mean, it's just a great battle of mid-rounding here, trying to find the open space, and KRX
very good battle.
Susses out that, yeah, the B site really not going to be that easy. Able to clean up the operators. First one Yudo, the second one Crystal has to drop down to go for a big play, just misses. Young. Very sturdy. Grab the op they did. I'm gonna put it in Young's hands. Yudo.
People turned up DC watch party going well. Nice. Good. I'll join in bro. हम लोग भी करेंगे थोड़ा अभी एक दो और चीजें ये महीने बाकी सब निपटाने दो अगले महीने से we will jump in. We will jump in. Thank you so much bud for hosting today. यार ये देख फिर से इतनी difficult position है ना Autumn की.
Very all-in angle from Autumn with no shotgun behind this. Trailblazer to come through, pops the cage, but gets the stun here on
देखा.
This is going to be a little bit of a strafe.
It's such a risky move by Autumn to be out there. It's so difficult because if he doesn't kill.
Oh, looking around the back.
And again Mako, same.
Seekers, however, that will go ahead and give him the ruse. They can't really commit the resources to try to flush him out. They have to play forward. The spike is in play. Full flash connecting onto Young. Mako will be able to win out the 1. Double dashing in. Young does end up falling, but Hyunmin guns down another 3. Crystal now, last one standing, looking to try to fight his way out of a bad situation, and he cannot.
ले लो टाइम आउट फ्रॉस्ट भैया मेरे को स्ट्रेस आ रहा है प्लीज ले लो मेरे को नहीं तो स्ट्रेस आ रहा है आई मीन ठीक है 2 राउंड में हो ही जाएगा हाफ बट
You know, you're gambling in those spots as Autumn. You're hoping that the sky isn't there. You're hoping to catch like the chamber or somebody else.
But also, I mean, having to take the time to throw the cage down ends up costing you dearly as well. He's already been spotted at that point.
No. Nice.
Quick little how you do is Yutan once again will be able to strike down the rookie.
Really nice time. Really nice timing.
And he will happily collect that operator.
Thank you.
Esports looking to get themselves
a
thrifty win, or at least a half buy if you want to consider that.
They put out an early barrier mesh on the B site this time too. Global Esports trying to control the map a little bit. Deep trips, camera in the corner. Clear of it. Eric suspects a trap. They're wise to.
The up and over.
इसको मार दे Judo.
Oh, no.
Judo इसको बस मार दे. Judo no Judo.
Noise is going to be made. The spot on these two players, the spike in hand.
Havin तू मार दे.
Havin
no.
At the same time though, Crystal is dead and Patman is only going to be good for one. Youngmin was 0-4-0, I believe, at the start of this one. 12-7. And a monstrous recovery from him. Zeta now. Work cut out for him. 1v3, just check on the angle. A little bit of a linger, but nothing spotted. He's got to back away. So KRX moving up to 7. Locking up a lead at the half.
They spread the map.
Spread. Getting close.
मैं वही बोला ना pressure की game है. Right now they're doing better at pressure.
The flick not connecting. Slides back around the corner, and he's got him dead to rights.
Pressure की game है.
Operator lost.
Oh boy.
Bad to worse for Global Esports.
Big round coming up. Oh, Veto just ahead of the rendezvous. But Gunman, poor Crystal, wasn't even ready. Oh. Nice. This is really well played by Freeing. Back and forth there against the op.
Pressure तो है.
Yeah, your movement's good, is what you're saying.
Yeah. He's like, yeah, really?
Peek in the mid. We've just Patman firing, so multiplayer presence is not going to be noted quite yet for KRX.
KRX is looking for one of those deadlock grab that trap plays. So use the dog a little bit earlier here. Do find out that, well, at the very least, no information in terms of any player spotted over at A. So what do you make of that as KRX? Do you think that's a trap? Do you want to just try to bait out some of the util?
Oh damn, ये फिर से फंसेगा.
The game so far here, done a really nice job, being pretty diligent, especially with the Cypher util.
Bane ना मारे वही बस. I mean Bane ना मारे and वही kills.
Patman going to be caught unawares. Still found, stunned up, and Autumn's still going to be good for the one. Young is trying to punish him, trying to peel it back, but Autumn holds his own for another.
Maru!
Hyunmin spraying it, connecting. Tommy nearly eliminated. Gotten this into a 2v2, but it will still be. The players alive. The TP coming across, pivot now to the B site. Pump the brakes a check. They see that C is empty, and Hyunmin swings on the back of that. Yutan trying to find the punish, but he's given up his position now, and the plan starts coming through. The players split. Hyunmin repeats. Yutan dead! And this is brilliant from KRX! Now having to clutch it out and send out the net. They know that he's on that A connector side. The peak is in, and Hyunmin is dominant! 8-4, KRX. They are looking to make this a very swift affair.
And that's 5 in a row, but you know, even though Mako might not be lighting up the scoreboard like he was on Fracture, this round right here, brilliant.
इधर.
Using that TP.
वो knife ना इधर आके चीर के ना इधर ऐसा सीने में चीर के गया.
Bobby used his TP too, like you said, to check.
Damn, DRX is playing खतरनाक and we are getting butchered.
It's a smarter version of the Jing cancel TP play.
Yeah.
Where instead of him canceling it himself, peeking, catching somebody in rotation, Hyunmin's there ready to just swing out the garage window.
Well, the Jing TP play was It's smart because it was so dumb.
Yes. It wraps back around.
I told you don't create hype bro prior. It will celebrate at the end.
The broken clock play.
वो मेरे को समझा नहीं क्या था, but cool.
I mean, Hyunmin, what a stellar half he ended up putting up on that Jet. We were kind of questioning it. We're like, sometimes Jets feel a little bit
rough.
Scary in this meta. You don't feel like you're able to kind of give that utility impact. But you could brag, man, and he looks super comfy.
We saw Zexy trying to do it at the start. Wasn't looking well. He makes a swap over onto the Phoenix, but nobody else is playing Jet.
Right.
Because, I mean, thinking about Jet on Haven for the longest time, it's been nothing but lowlights.
So we also get chest according to you. I know.
Over Masters Bangkok, etc. Stuff like that. It makes
ये तो अपना map pick है. I know.
Go well at all. And at the start, it really didn't.
Right.
But Hyunmin has refound his groove, and he is absolutely farming at the moment.
I mean, he's just stellar.
He picked up, 3 more kills without dying in that last round.
You top, thank you so much for the 2. Rushi sir, Binks is the main jinx. Binks भी एक time हमारे ही साथ है.
Again, you're gonna have to play a lot of contact here. So I like what I'm seeing on the map early from KRX.
No, please. अगर आ रहे हो तो check कर लो यार, नहीं तो मैं बहुत रोऊंगा यार. If we lose because we don't check corners, I'll be very sad.
Quick check and a quick kill, freeing, trying to clear out a
Crystal!
And it's gonna be whiffy as all hell. Crystal able to find that kill, gives the ghost upgrade over.
Deep breath.
Smoke to try to delay, but they're already storming their way forward onto the same site. Global Esports might just end up going flawless in the pistols.
Spike planted.
They can find this one here.
Pull a DFM, win all the pistols, and don't win any of the maps. You hope that doesn't happen.
Classic Vision Strikers as well.
Yeah.
Lose them all, win the series.
That's true.
Time is bleeding away, and Patman with a very nice backstab. Gets the one tap to drop down. Young able to find a timing on a hobby, but Autumn is there in the corner. And now it is just Mako with a classic. He's worked some miracles before.
DRX classic की advertisement नहीं चाहिए guys. Thank you.
So 4-0 in pistols. Global Esports.
Thank you. 4 out of 4 pistols.
Even though I like.
फिर भी मैप हार गए previous वाला. ये वाला जीत जाए please. You could really use it.
Has been really good all day. Continues to be for GE. Patman finds nice lurk timing. And then you're in a 2v4 retake, 2v3, and it's just a classic there for Mako too. It's going to be challenging, to say the least. No buy-ups at all. No bandits this time. RX already losing a player.
Nice.
Will continue.
Oh, please check karo guys.
Let's see. You know the sky's over there. Probably suspecting there's one more on A, so BRC feeling a little juicier.
And yep, see, looking to be the
Check कर लेना please. ऐसे मेरे को बहुत कोने वाले shots बहुत गंदे लगते हैं जब कोई आके ऐसे मारता.
Yeah, you can just trust Crystal with the Marshall.
Please check कर लेना.
It's just, are you going to be able to read this position?
Marco ने call तो कर लिया.
Marco Polo. Mako.
Uh-oh. Timing.
One down.
Been able to find Crystal.
Nice. चलो कर लो. Free plant.
Starts looking like okay, maybe
Crystal का timing off हो गया बस ठीक है.
Just that Marshall Hyunmin working his way through mid. Seems quite unlikely, especially as he does get noted by the Cypher camp. So it could just be a group up from KRX. Not try to give any additional ult charge over. Yudathon is already well past halfway.
Yes. We have to win one of our 3 matches. From the 3 matches we have, including this one, we have to win one of them to make it to playoffs. Then remaining matches only for seeding. We only need to win one of them to qualify for playoffs. Everything else is for seeding. Like we want to fight for top seed, but why would we not?
Should be sending Patman here one way or another, I would think, is global. Wow, Gunman.
Getting the intercept.
It's one of the guns.
Yeah, one of the players that had a weapon. Pete coming through. Yudathon will stop him. And Payne says, yep, I'm not going to swing that corner. So Spike Death going to be suffered here by the 2 red players of KRX, Global Esports.
Let's go.
Rounds away from tying this up and thinking
ये जो भी लोग chat में time pass कर रहे हैं ना आप जाके जी का फॉर्म दिखाएं. Top seed की fight चालू है guys. First playoff qualification की fight चालू है ये.
At the very end of the round by Global by not sending Pat, like leaving him on the side or sending him out to go look.
Come on guys. हाँ smile करो.
All other than that,
हंसते
they read the map
रहो,
extremely
हंसते
well there.
रहो, स्माइल
the beginning
करो.
part, yeah, you lose a couple
मूड
players,
अच्छा रहेगा तो रिजल्ट अच्छा आएगा. कैम गॉन, कैम गॉन,
Marshall up at,
कैम गॉन. यही होता है. मेरा कैम फिर से ओवरहीट हो गया.
not too big of a deal.
मेरा कैमरा आज बड़े गर्मा गर्म मूड में है गाइस.
Young again.
My cam's very hot right now.
Very different map than Lotus, and
Just for info, why are we using deadlock? Guys, my cam is dead, bro. Just
comfortable as we saw him the other day.
okay. Sorry, guys. We're gonna have to do a no cam.
Rebound chamber on this map. Don't really see it happening.
Cam died. Audio is here, but cam died. Audio is there. Audio is there. Yes, audio is there, but cam died. Yikes. Okay, guys. Unfortunate. The camera is gone. Please no. 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 ऐसे मत करो. Not like this. Not like this. Nice. Not like this.
However, charging forward, finding one.
No!
Batman corralled. Kill found. Happened to defuse into a 2v2, and Crystal's out.
हाँ time waste करो. Time waste करो. Time waste करना है. Time waste करना है. Just time waste करना है.
Retap though, and even this tripwire around the corner. Try to slow it up. He's
Nice यार. जाओ मारो अभी.
Effectively body blocking. He's still, however, able to find the kill.
Time more. Time more. Time more. Time more.
Reset from Bane.
Oh boy.
Time.
Refused to come through.
हो जाएगा.
He's gonna have it.
हो जाएगा.
That is a narrow win, however, for KRX.
थोड़ा और टाइम खेल लेते.
Oh man, Gunman though makes this damn close.
हाँ मैं just audio वाला ही खेलना कर रहा हूँ. क्या बोल रहे हो? Cam overheat के बाद
He was stuck behind the barrier mesh, but he actually got ahead of it.
मुझे रोना आ रहा
A little bit of chaos for a moment.
नहीं, not like this.
Stabilizes for a brief second. Gunman just slams in there. Crystal had been a little bit more patient, but I don't think he knew if it was to half or not. You know, just disrespecting the flash. He had to refract, so.
Like that one decision to take that fight or not take that fight is the difference between a round win and a round loss.
Just given the way that he's been playing, I don't think you need to really have too much concern. So yeah, go for it. Rush that angle. It's fine in this time around.
Very stressful.
For a little bit of a safer position.
Well, I think the other thing to consider here as KRX is that the Annihilation is in place. You don't want to get maybe a catch onto that, and then, you know, GE could quick scale behind it. Gotta be a little bit cautious. Down mid. He's going to use those footsteps.
You know, the rotate out. Get far enough away. Could just
क्या कर रहे हो guys?
this tripwire that is set up, but if he goes for the peak timing at the moment,
Guys,
yeah, Batman dead.
guys,
Get around the corner just in time.
guys नहीं पीछे से नहीं guys.
Barrier mesh, yeah, has to clear it with the knife, but the same barrier mesh here caused a bit of a pause from KRX. Oh, traded.
Able to find
ठीक है trade हुआ but.
Kill in response, taking him down.
No 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 no.
Cannot find that second kill. Bane going to be grabbed up by the Annihilation as Mako has to tuck back. Virgin Path slowing down the potential flood. Go into a 3v3. Freeing needs to close the gaps.
Oh, they're gonna drop down. They're gonna drop down and rush together. They're gonna drop down and rush together.
Coming away with that kill, but he himself will fall. Weapon now going to be swapped over. Freeing on the peak is looking for.
Let's go.
They pick their targets.
Nice one. Nice one.
Stop. KRX.
Nice one.
Yeah, really nice. Just little mid-round change up here from Global Esports that gives them just enough space. Looked like for a moment that trademark might have slowed him up enough, but you have the waylay, you have the scaling, and that Annihilation got there just in the nick of time. Had to use the convergent pass as well.
थोड़ा हल्का हल्का थोड़ा हल्का हल्का थोड़ा हल्का
Two ults invested, but they get it. And the narrowest of margins, to be honest. KRX almost had a window into that one, but instead they're going to be on the eco. Young does take armor. Wants to try to do some damage with that headhunter, but this time he's going to be over onto C.
Very W counter, yes. Hyunmin is playing very very good in this. I would say like ये map में जितने भी round हारे हैं Hyunmin की वजह से हारे हैं. ये map में.
So he doesn't get.
Yeah, don't get timing.
Don't get timing to get.
It's okay. That's
what you do.
Learning.
Eco round ना दो उनको. No thrifties in this game, man. Thrifty is very stressful.
something I'll never do.
Yeah, preventative measures.
Tripti Baba re, oh Tripti Baba re, oh Tripti Baba re.
Flick down, but just takes a little bit too
No.
long. However, oh my god. I like a deep of the night.
Yunmin bro,
The 12 HP.
this guy bro जाते जाते भी एक को लेके गया कैसा इंसान है ये bro.
Explain.
I mean, Sip Breeze would have killed him. Bane now getting tagged.
ये जाते जाते भी लेके गया एक.
To 18. The weapon's going to be passed over into Mako's hands now.
कैसा है?
Don't believe it goes deep enough.
Plant कर लियो.
Unfound. Bane here, classic in hand. Trying to find some
Bo bhai.
But it's going to be Mako as Pavin swings out a little bit wider. Drops the spike. Just now on top of Plat.
बढ़िया है.
Crystal in a 1v2. Brotherhood of the Traveling Panel. Spring now will collect it.
Yeah, he can dash. Ooh, takes quite a bit of damage there.
Does. At the time, Crystal's going to have to commit to
Plant.
this sooner rather than later.
Take a decision, Plant.
He's just, no, it's over.
GG.
Mako will confirm it. The round win. Double digits goes to KRX. They pull off a thrifty.
Difficult decision to make. Difficult decision to make. Difficult. Difficult. ये क्या हो रहा है?
Yudotan was very ready for that angle. Mako, man.
That rifle. That damn rifle.
Nice.
Well,
at least he smiles now, though. That's, you know, he's also evolving. I remember back in the day when he hit the nastiest, you know, one.
Yunmin getting that second kill, marte marte was just like that put us in a very bad place.
They both try to step the fly up and over the top. The Bucky not going to be finding too much damage, but they do force out that refract. Freeing, feeling safe enough to just plant it, wait out the paranoia. Swing now going to be coming in.
Bro.
Holds it down for two. Patman and Yudotan both going to be eliminated. Plant, however, is in play, but it's a player deficit for Global Esports.
2 is too much. 2 is too much. Losing there too.
Spam found. Hyunmin tucked away at back.
No!
Wins out the fight. Autumn now gone. Hobby holding close. The judge in hand. The barrier mesh cutting off this C connector side. Time is starting to bleed. Young, however, a little bit cleaner on that fight. Hobby will fall. Chaos.
This is just bad positioning. I think it's time for a coach to call a timeout now. Like very seriously. Coach sir, 2 round है. हमको हारने के लिए टाइम आउट ले लो. प्रेशर में खेल रहे हैं बॉयज. ये बहुत क्लियर दिख रहा है. This is a pressure game. This is not getting diffed, this is getting pressured. And it's good also that the boys are facing this because our next 2 games have even more pressure.
And they're just out fragging them.
We have to win one of them for playoffs. This secures us playoffs.
Looking pretty good. I assume.
But it's harsh.
I just assumed the round timer was going to be stopped. I had already just like anticipated a timeout.
Looks hard. No timeout, okay.
Potentially the final buy round. No catch, Mako. Up on top of the box, just Hobby on the sewer side. Meanwhile, Bane towards main. Flash going to be connecting, sends out his own. Mako might have got caught by that a little bit. Either way, the paranoia certainly has. Zico's TPing into the corner, trying to play elusively.
Nice.
Spraying and praying, though, giving up that spot, but still able to hold his own. As it is just a bloodbath here. Spring pops the overdrive and zaps them all to death. Cleans up the 4K.
Nice.
Thrifty's not allowed. KRX are at match point.
Wow. Man, Mako's so creative, dude. The way he uses Freeing's fast lane to TP into that cubby and just causes chaos. Yes, they kill him, they trade him, but that opens up so much space for Freeing to get going. Of course, has the ult.
Well, keep the bets on the table. GE are letting it ride. Young, Border Force, bested off the rip. Has reshifted over towards this C side of the map.
Tour de force.
Push in the garage, potentially going to be coming through. Still do have that trademark. Gunman turns the flash and will be flushed out. Incon, however, going to be exchanged. So Duelist dead. A lot of the entry power going to be taken out of the equation here for Global Esports, but Young ends up falling. Still an opportunity, still a chance. Dodge, freeing dead.
Come on, guys. Come on. 1-1 round.
And that is just going to be Mako and Bane.
They save.
Called to go for the save.
Okay, nice work by Patman in this round. He's winning some big contact fights. The one against Young in particular, crucial to open up that extra bit of space and angles. Feel that safety to plant the spike and cut off any hope of freeing trying to get in there. I think we're gonna go hunting this time. Cash does not look too good for GE. Of course, there's plenty for KRX, so.
Yeah, you're not gonna put a dent.
Nope.
Saw the declaration of the org breaking even for a second year in a row.
बहुत मारा.
VALORANT team is
ये वाले मैच नो यूनियन ने बहुत मारा.
Tell you what, I think we're starting to feel good about Kiwum coming in here and bringing their weight to bear on this org. So far, so good.
I think the baseball team can play as well as
it's
KRX
not.
is
You know,
right
let's
now.
not get my hopes up. Let's just not.
Timeout.
I've been a Cubs fan for so long. We got the one World Series.
You're just in a cycle of misery.
That is correct.
From Cubs to Kiwum.
It has been. Yeah.
भाई साहब जो लोग भी चैट में है आई थिंक आप लोग भूल जाते हो कि ये टॉप सीड की कंटेंशन वाली मैच है. ये एलिमिनेशन मैच नहीं है. जिन लोगों को नहीं पता है प्लीज जाके VLR पे वैलोरेंट देख के आओ. ये टॉप सीड की कंटेंशन मैच है. विनिंग टीम टेक्स फर्स्ट सीड टू प्लेऑफ्स. दिस इज नॉट एन एलिमिनेशन मैच.
Still that one in the back pocket for Global Esports, so they can continue this run back.
तो लंबा रास्ता बाकी है. ये जीतना जरूरी था ताकि टॉप सीड मिले.
Trusting the team to end this right here, right now.
Yeah, I think this might be a little bit on how to
यहाँ से
handle
रास्ता
some of the sea pressure.
प्लेऑफ्स का खत्म नहीं होता है. From the 3 matches we have to win one of them.
GE's been able to create some space for themselves in these rounds, so I wanted to shift positions maybe of the chamber again. Young's been having a little bit of trouble over there, so they might be trying something a little bit different off that. Annihilation.
Look at the hard carry from Yunmin. Damn.
They're gonna push out deep. 2 players, Chamber and the Jet. Nobody just yet for GE, but GE could just keep scaling here. There's nobody there, and they're gonna guess correctly. They're gonna try to explore.
Come on, guys.
Some players locked in on this side of the map.
Next match next week.
Mako, Paranoia ready.
Trailblazer, Paranoia now going to be sent. Saturate will connect, but he's picking up into the smoke in heaven. We heard, but Yudaton is the site here for the rest of the teams. Full lurk though. Not going to stay on the angle. Able to find a catch. Barrier mesh layered.
Carlo.
Exit onto the site.
I mean, site लेने के बाद भी 5v3 हो जाएंगे क्या?
So DRX had to give it consideration. They've actually
Full 5v5.
They're all nearby, so this could be a very fast flood. The barrier mesh takes
सब उधर है. हम 2-2 करके नहीं जाने चाहिए, please. Nice. Nice.
Behind the one, Yutan Autumn with others. Mako trying to fight his way back into this one, but he almost just got that up. Doesn't seem like there's going to be really anything else to be done.
Save कर लो, guys. You all need it. You all need it. Your economy is not very good. TRX, please save कर लो.
Continue to pry their way back into this.
This is such a tough retake you face, even with the delay that GE takes. We'll pause there, give KRX a little bit more time, but because you have Javi and Autumn clearing space over in grass, over towards me, they know nobody's coming behind them, and you've got the trip behind it, so all eyes can be turned forward, and all you really have to clear space there is the Neon and some flashes. They try to use the jet dash to get in there, but Pat does a great job here just shutting things down initially. Look at the reset on the aim to take Green down before you can even get into the equation.
I mean, guys.
Instrumental in a couple of these rounds.
Yeah, it's been damn clean. Freeing unable to find that kill. Means that the Henman ends up being isolated. He's surrounded, gets picked apart. Very well played by Global Esports. 3 more. Operator going to be in the hands of Yong. starting to get whittled away at on the KRX side.
Another trap setup. Trying to use those tendencies from the previous round where they
Yeah, Doffy, I'm shitting bricks right now, bro. Because I really wanted this win to take top seed.
They're saying, well, maybe we can
Would have been nice to be top seed in the group of death. The group that has the top 2 teams from Masters. Both of whom have lost their matches. Well, PaperX hasn't, but... Well, lost one match.
Evacuates and doesn't quite find the shot. Luke gets away scot-free. No damage suffered. Sights now get turned over towards B.
Every time I stop watching, GE starts winning. I think you know what to do, man. If that's the case, I'm just saying.
Very long. Getting cleared out. Dash forward now into the back pedal. There's Autumn. He's calling that he's...
No, Mako. Iski Mako.
Finds the catch. Gets the punish. Now things starting to scramble a little bit. Mako tucks away into the corner, sees the paranoia fly. The repeat back from Bane. Sees them outside of B site once again. Oh, does he just send this one? It's going to be a shot. Blast! But Gunman very much the same. Hits the right click crystal down. Into a 3.
Nice.
Freeing dead on arrival.
Bhag jao. He knows he saw. 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 ये तो ऊपर चढ़ के मारने के प्लान में है, bro. ये दोनों ऊपर चढ़ेंगे. ये दोनों ऊपर से मारने वाले. मत जाओ. दोनों ऊपर मारने. Why?
When it matters most.
Why?
3 kills for the rookie and a 13-9 victory for KRX.
Why?
Really solid day for KRX, who now sits atop Group Alpha, 3-0. And a tough one here for GE. Just felt like at the end of the day, a few steps ahead were KRX in a couple different departments. Some of the protocols, some of the ideas, some of the individual firepower in particular on display. Bako on Fracture, Hyunmin on Haven. But a really good battle in a lot of these rounds, like really came down to the narrowest of margins at times.
Unfortunately here, for Global Esports, the win streak will come to its conclusion, but still a team to be feared. Obviously, KRX with the upper hand, with the right read today. Both teams play a solid game, and we know, and it's great to be able to say it, that Global Esports are going to be coming back into the next series stronger, with more fight in them.
For sure. I mean, I've been generally very impressed. I think just KRX had a pretty good read in some of these rounds.
DRX, well played.
Where the Cypher was going to be, for example.
We got this. Next match, we get them in playoffs now. We face them again and we get them in playoffs.
Things that could have gone one way or the other that KRX just had the better read. So I think overall, though, from what we've seen from GE, they've looked really good this stage.
Yeah, obviously, difficult opponent. PaperX is going to be that next one on the horizon. Frost has never been able to beat something, but even some of the shakiness we've seen from PRX, perhaps this could be the time. That's for next week. For now, we say congratulations once again to KRX on the win. So get ready to send it down to the stage. We're going to have Bella standing by with the gentle giant himself. We'll be hearing from Mako after the win.
Yeah, they played way better than us today. They were very evidently the better team. That's why they won. If we were the better team, we would have won. They were the better team today. They played really well and we did not play like we should have. ठीक है, चलेगा. Next match जीतना पड़ेगा. Option ही नहीं है.
Well, we got to see
Yeah.
a first walkout
Next अभी
of
game जीतना ही
KRX,
पड़ेगा.
and we got a mukbang right away. I have to
And
ask
अभी
you,
DRX को playoffs में हराना
whose idea
पड़ेगा.
was behind? Who was that?
I guess that's all we can do now.
KRX의 워크아웃을 오늘 경기전 볼 수 있었는데
Tikesh Nayak, thank you so much once again for tuning in.
누구 아이디어였는지
And for all the really amazing super chat, thank you so much for tuning in from Australia. And for almost $200 Australian dollars, that is insane. Thank you so much for all the love. this has been a hard game to watch because not because we lost, because there were so many emotions attached to this game. This was the match that decides which team almost secures upper bracket or guarantees their playoff spot. So it was like an upper bracket essentially team, even though these are stage matches. No excuses. We lost 0-2 against DRX. We have 2 more games. We will have to do our best in the next 2 games and ensure that we win at least one of them to move forward very comfortably into the later stages of playoffs and then fight our way for Masters. This was an important game for us and DRX both, because it guarantees the first playoff spot, not because this is elimination. Now is where the stage gets interesting. Next week and the week after that, between PaperX and Nongshim, it's going to be quite the climb. So I see all the love and support, and thank you guys so much. We will see you guys next week. I will be there online doing crazy stuff all over the internet. But for all of you guys that have been here, thank you so much. This has been my time. Alvida, Shabba Khair, Shubh Ratri. We'll fix the mistakes for next week so that we do a lot better in next week's games. Remember guys, this was a playoffs qualifying match, not a lower bracket elimination. So let's show some love to our players. Let's show some support, and we'll see you guys very soon. Thank you so much.
Worlds collide. Going global. Ego champions. This is not just the start of a season. This is where legends ascend. Every map, every round, every game brings truth to the fire we defend.
No warm up for second runs, no safety net to fall on. Every mistake punished, every lesson paid with a fall. Pressure doesn't ask permission, it just arrives. And only those who learn to live in it survive. सितारा सा चमकूं मैं, अंधेरों में भी अपनी राह लिखती हूँ खुद के लिए. सितारा सा चमकूं मैं, भीड़ से अलग ना, मेरा बोले खुद मेरी जगह. जगह, खुद मेरी जगह. जगह ना, मेरा बोले खुद मेरी जगह.
This is VALORANT at its peak. Every call a complex feat. Seconds in, utility spent. One wrong move and you're bent. What looks fearless in the moment was built through every loss and doubt. Calm in chaos, clear in pressure. That's the champion's way played out. This isn't luck, this isn't fate. This is pressure we learn to share.
सितारा सा चमकूं मैं,
अंधेरों में भी
हूँ खुद के लिए. सितारा सा चमकूं मैं,
भीड़ से अलग ना, मेरा बोले खुद मेरी जगह.
सितारा सा चमकूं मैं,
अंधेरों में भी
हूँ खुद के लिए. सितारा सा चमकूं मैं,
भीड़ से अलग ना, मेरा बोले खुद मेरी जगह.
this stage remembers everything, every fall, every rise. You don't play for moments here, you play for legacy.
सितारा सा चमकूं मैं, हर प्रेशर के बाद जो रुका था करतगाश बन गया रास्ता.
सितारा सा चमकूं मैं,
भीड़ से अलग ये global esports है, और हम जीत के लिए खड़े. Champions 2026 champion fighting. exit champions. This is not the start of a match. This is where the seasons end. Every map, every round before, let us hear again. No warm-ups, no second runs, no safety left to hold. Every mistake remembered,